Hello, Milo. Thank you for the attendance. Hello, Frix. How you doing?
Hello, Milo.
Frix, thank you for the attendance. Hello, Tachi. How y'all doing? Hello, Turtle. Go piss. Thank you for the attendance. Hello, Sammy. How you doing? Not have known the way. World likes to deal with the weeds. Did anyone tell you that you're late yet? No. Will Turlight stream this early on Mondays and Wednesdays. I know. I woke up late. Ain't it okay? I did. I had weird dreams though. Like, I don't remember the dreams, I just remember that they were weird. Likes to deal with the weeds. Watching Dear Evan Hansen? Yeah. Is it your first time watching Dear Evan Hansen? Jack things up. A little deeper, yeah. Dig a little deeper, yeah. Dig a little deeper, and Jack's in a box. Hello, boy. Thank you so much for the attendance. Uh-oh. Tried to add you to Akinator, but it doesn't work. What does that mean? Help? How so? Help how? I meant hello? Oh. Oh, hello. How you doing? Aphrodite, and your electric sexiness, love is on my soul. Aphrodite. You are very early. On I feel like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I've been streaming early for like a pretty decent amount of time now. Hi, Pebble. I have a headache because I keep forgetting to wear my glasses. No. Yeah, wearing glasses does help. Hello, Nate. How you doing? Better. When you're crocheting, a blanket. Although it's definitely not going to be a square at this point. It's going to look silly. Yeah. Aphrodite, your electric sexiness, I was on a soul. Sammy, I don't think anyone else. Oh, are you as well? Uh-oh. Well. I've been on your stream in forever. Hello, Ollie. Didn't notice it yet? Okay. Well. Why does it type that I say electric because I'm saying sexiness and it's censoring sexiness. Because that's the lyrics of the song. Hello, Dark. Thank you for the attendance. I'm sorry you got a tire. Duolingo. I could do that. Also, the ad's over. Whoa. I hit the mic. Ooh. gotta go beach. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Ads, what are those? Things that some people get. Not everyone. Some people... There we go. Remove things. I don't think I did. No. Oh my god, it's bats. Hello. How you doing? This is when is a follower thing in front of your face? Only on the camera is it in front of my face. When I go to this, it's not. It's up here. But on the camera, it's in front of my face. Duolingo. Don't think that the life will warp street when our fingers decompose. Okay, we're pausing the music. Fishy cracker! I haven't seen that in a while. Duolingo time. How's everyone doing? I just woke up, so I'm like, I'll have a lot of energy, and I probably will for like a little bit, and then it will die in about 2 hours. I'm good, I'm great. I'm glad, that's glad. Okay, it's happening now. Had the most amazing lunch. Yo! I ordered food. Yo! What? What's the lunch?
Tu.
Moscas.
Pássaros.
Seus.
O gato bebe o seu leite.
O gato bebe o seu leite. The cat drinks its milk. I really shouldn't, though.
Palavras. Bananas. Maçãs.
Sua.
Or lasagna. Oh my god. I love lasagna. There will be a point where I am entirely absent because of Mocos are doing a whole store view thing today for me. Yo! Oh, that's super awesome! Yo! So they're like gonna go onto your website and like review all your stuff, or?
As suas gatas bebem leite.
Gatos?
As suas gatas bebem leite. Suas.
Yeah. Like a cheese tortellini with hot sausage and chicken and peppers. It's so good. That sounds amazing. Yeah, they're gonna show their viewers my yarn drop and talk about it and show the shop. Yo, Chai, that's so exciting. I love that for you. They do it for the community members that they know. That's so awesome. I love that.
Suas.
Nós.
Batatas. Minhas.
Your salad.
Sua salada. Seu urso bebe cerveja.
Fish. Remember back, I'm gonna get my mother to get me some coconut butter for my hair. Nice. So ursos a baby cerveja. Your bear drinks beer. Okay.
Seus pássaros comem moscas.
You look exhausted? What the F, bro? What the F? What? I'm gonna go cry. This is how I normally look.
Seus pássaros comem moscas.
Seus pájaros comem moscas. Your bird eats flies. Su ossos bebe cerveja.
O gato bebe seu leite.
O gato
bebe seu leite.
bebe seu leite. The dog drinks its water. O cachorro Hello. Bebe sua água.
Ele lê suas cartas.
Ele lê
Suas.
Gata.
É a sua casa.
É a sua casa. Took my meds an hour ago, so you just know you got full attention on stream. Let's go! Jacob, thank you so much for the attendance. Wasn't sure, my pronouns are they, them. I did just wake up, but like an hour ago. But like, I shouldn't look exhausted. I just got up. I'm also very awake right now. I said that. I was like, I'm very awake right now. But we'll see how long that lasts. Why is it frozen? Hello? If it makes me redo the lesson, I'm gonna cry. Oh, you don't have to be sorry. I'm just, like, berating with you, because you said that I look exhausted, and that just implies that I always look exhausted, because this is how I always look. Guys, it froze, and I did redo the lesson.
Tu. Moscas.
I was doing so well.
Pássaros. Seus.
Os seus gatos bebem leite.
Nós.
Batatas. Suas.
Minhas.
Seus pássaros comem moscas.
As suas gatas bebem leite. Suas. Sua. Sua.
O gato bebe o seu leite. Suas. Chaves. É a sua casa.
O cachorro bebe sua água. Seu gato.
Dang, man.
Ele lê suas cartas.
Consider being an asshole to me today. The stream keeps freezing. I don't know. He's on trying to take my money out of my account, just it won't open on my laptop, so I can't see if I can cancel it. Did you ever make an account where you actually were paying? Because otherwise it doesn't have your bank. Have you ever thought about getting a kid's book in the language you're learning to try to practice reading it? I could do that, or I could just watch streamers who speak Portuguese, which is what I do.
Suas. Ele lê suas cartas. Sua.
Dang it.
Sua fazenda.
Yeah, I don't just do Duolingo. I watch streamers who speak Portuguese. Yeah. Like, the goal with learning this language is to kind of, like, understand those streamers and not necessarily to, like, be able to have a conversation in this language, so. Tried last night and now it's such a productive mood, like, I could just tidy my room right now. Let's go! Suas pájaros, come moscas. Seu oso bebe cerveja. The dog drinks its water. Okay. Cachorro bebe sua água. Do you fry your eggs?
Você, os ovos.
Frita.
Ovos.
Wait, hold on.
Frita
Você frita os
ovos.
What? Oh, suas. Well. Suas. Oh my god. I just don't know how to spell this word.
Ele lê suas cartas. Sua. Suas.
Okay.
Você frita os suas ovos.
Oh my god. Sua.
Você frita os seus ovos.
Okay. We did it. The worst is when you know the word but can't spell it. Dude, my entire life. I'm very dyslexic. I can't keep up with people talking enough to listen to streamers talk in the language I'm learning. I've been learning for 3 years. No, that's super fair. Like, reading probably would help. Like, yeah, reading would help, but, I learn languages better by people talking, because, like, not very good at reading and writing. I try my best. Okay. Okay. Music, back on. We're gonna start at the beginning of this song, because I really like this song. Okay. So, I've decided that we're going to be doing crochet today. So I have this, like, monster blanket. Not only have I come to the realization a bit ago that it's not gonna be a square, because of how I've been crocheting it, but also, like, I think I added a lot of stitches at some point. So, yeah. So basically, okay. To make you understand what I mean, you're gonna learn through listening even though teachers tried to force me to learn that way, so it doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, everyone learns differently. But you are correct. Duolingo is like, you can't just do Duolingo and expect to learn a language. Like, it does not work like that. Like, there is some people who can, but that's like very, very, very small. Okay, so basically, when I started this blanket, I started with this line right here, right? So you can see how there's like this green line that goes all the way across, right? Did you get it more? Thank you. I will check art in a second. So there's this green line, right? And I measured this line, like green line, like on my bed. So I was like, oh, okay, this is like how, like, you know, wide my bed is. I'll make this. It's a question. Art or edit? Oh, art. And then from that line, I started making like these patterns. So you can see how like I changed the, you know, like the yarn, and I changed what kind of stitches I was doing and all that sort of stuff, right? So like it has like this really cool pattern here. But because I did that, some stitches are bigger than others. Like you can see like these ones right here are bigger than these, right? So that's where I think the added stitches came from. So you can see how like this is how wide, hold on. So this is how wide the blanket is, but at the bottom, like, it's so much bigger. So, because this is not going to be a square anyway, I was like, okay, F it. I'm just going to keep going with this until it's, like, as long as my bed. But if I'm going to do that, like, I have to also go from the beginning point, because the other side is just, it's so many stitches now. So that's what I'm doing right now. Like, the point of this is to get rid of a bunch of yarn, so it doesn't really matter the crochet and knitting from you. Thank you. I try my best. I don't know that much about crocheting, honestly. Do my eyes deceive me? Ultralight crochet? It is. Now, to be fair, it is to get rid of a bunch of yarn. There's a lot. Look how, like, big this blanket is. There we go. Nice. So, like, I have... my friend Spoons gave me a bunch of this yarn. And then I have a bunch of this type of yarn, but in 3 different colors. And there's not... like, there's not much you can do with this type of yarn. So... that's the idea for this, is that I'm gonna get rid of all of it. What's a hook size are you using? It is a 9mm. It's quite large. Thank you very much. Yee. So right now I'm doing, I don't remember what the stitch is called. It's like, it's the one where you make like these like pillars. You have to wrap it twice before you go into the stitch. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh my god. That yarn could be a blanket, pillowcase, bulky sweater, hat, yeah. It's true, it's true. I chose blanket. And we have like a lot of it, so I might as well. Like, no one in my house is using it, you know what I mean? Like, specifically this yarn, like, I bought it years ago, and I don't remember what I bought it for. Oh my god. It's underneath the wheel. Oh, F me, dude. I got it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Is it double crochet? No, it's something that starts with a T? I don't know. See, Major, thank you for the attendance. They're super easy in my opinion, but also you can't, I can't knit, so maybe not. Honestly, crocheting a blanket has been way easier than I think knitting a blanket would be. Treble, yes. That one. That's what I'm doing. You using UK terms or US? I feel like it's probably US, because I bought a book, and that's where I know the terms from. And I feel like it's most likely US terms. Did you change your shirt? Like, as in, like, from yesterday? Yeah? Or do you mean just, like, right now? No. Isn't it too hot with that shirt, by the way? What are you talking about? Do you want me to just be shirtless? I can try. Isn't it too hot with that shirt on right now? It's okay, guys. I'll just become a boob streamer. Tachi, like, what do you mean? You're the one that said it. I was just asking, but okay, so like did you change your shirt? Also, isn't it too hot with that shirt, by the way? What do you want me to wear? I have to wear a shirt. Like, I don't understand. It's am I wearing short sleeves? Okay. Doesn't that kind of look like a sweater? It just has long sleeves. So no, it is not too hot. It's also 10 o'clock. I'm mostly teasing you, but also it might be smart to think about the sentence that we're saying. I usually use a carpet shampoo on my bed because I spilt Pepsi all over it. I mean, you can immediately change your sheets. But you should clean your sheets. Like, if you spilt something on it, you should clean your sheets, like, immediately. Like, don't just leave it. That's icky. It's going to start smelling. Now you have no more Pepsi. You know what's actually warmer? The blanket. Rather than my shirt. It's quite large. I'm freezing my house right now. Oh my god, dude. Like, it's gone better. That one day that I was, like, on stream and it was, like, super hot and I was, like, dying. Sucked. Like, it's been colder since. Like, it's been cloudy. But, man, I don't think it's going to get, like, cold until, like, October. Only 24. Let's go! I swear it's, like, -2 in here. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the temperature is going to be today. I didn't check. Different shirt and not that one looked like. I got confused, that's why. I'm feeling good and I think I'm going crazy. Dachi, I'm just teasing you, don't worry. I also thought you meant that I changed my shirt from, like, when I was sitting up here and then went down to, like, untangle the yarn and then came back up. Like, that would have been impressive if I could do that. Should eat something? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I had no clothes clean, so I missed the home education group. No! That's quite unfortunate. Hello, Twister. Thank you so much for the attendance. How you doing today? That'd be life skill. That'd be awesome. Obviously, Ultir is pre-recorded. Oh yeah, totally. Chaya is my mod, puts chat messages in the timestamp that's appropriate so that so it seems like I'm live. I'm good, just woke up. Nice, nice, nice. I get paid extra. Yep. It's true. Guys, could you imagine? Like, what that would even look like? Like, the only thing I can think of where I would put a pre-recorded stream is if I ran, like, a D&D thing, and then we did the D&D, and then I just, like, played it. You know what I mean? I'm back, don't make the dad joke. I never do. I don't even think about it. To the point where, like, I always get caught with that joke all the time, and it's so annoying. My brain doesn't work like that. My brain doesn't work in puns. It's like a VPN, but for time. What? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. I feel like if you didn't say anything, no one would have done it. I'm sorry, man. This is awful for you. Get a hot pocket, unrelated. Okay. I'm gonna head out. Oh, that's enough for me. I skipped a stitch. Guys, crochet just, like, it's technically faster, but, like, I'm not fast at it. You know what I mean? Oh my god, what? The music video for this has a little rat with wings. That's not cool, Will Wood. Don't make me cry about the effing rat, bro. We're skipping this. I'm gonna cry. Do you think knitting or crochet is easier? I personally think that that knitting is easier because that's what I've been doing for like 15 years. But honestly, considering that way more beginner fiber artists start with crochet, I think that on average, the majority of people find crocheting easier. And I think it's a lot more satisfying in the long run. This is so loud for no reason. Oh, it's because my headphones are loud. What is crochet? What I'm doing right now. So it's like one needle rather than two. Yeah, I think like in the long run, it's like a little bit more satisfying for people because usually you finish projects faster. Like the stuff being made goes a lot faster. And you have like a pretty decent amount of creative freedom with it. So like a lot of people will make like stuffies are easier, like you can make really cool hats. You can make like that type of stuff. With knitting, I think there's well, obviously you started with knitting first. I did. Yeah. The thing with knitting is that I actually don't have like a lot of things with knitting that I'm just like, yeah, like knitting is superior in this way than crochet. And the only reason why I do knitting is because I find it easier because I've been doing it for 15 years. And like the only thing I could say is like knitting, I feel like you get you can get like these really refined, really nice designs and like sweaters and stuff like that. And with crochet, unless you're changing color, crochet has like a rather limited amount of patterns, but that might be because I don't know them. I caught the end of this. Someone was asking me if I don't remember what the exact question was, actually. Do you think knitting or crochet is easier? And I think crocheting is easier than knitting, for most people. For me, knitting is easier, but... And then I was just... has a limited amount of patterns or desire more information. Oh, so I'm talking specifically about, like, not like patterns as in like, you know, like hats, sweaters, whatever, because I would say that knitting and crochet probably have a pretty similar amount of actual patterns that you can follow. I guess I mean, like design elements that you can put on to, let's say, a sweater, if you're not involving color, because I think crochet does color better than knitting does. Crochet much easier. There's not as steep of a learning curve, so to speak. Yeah. And I think that crochet is like way more satisfying than knitting is in beginner terms, because it's usually faster. Something like takes like a lot shorter amount of time to like actually finish. There's a lot of like creative freedom with it, like the stuffies and stuff that you can make, and like the hats and stuff, like specifically like with the trends that are happening right now, like the mushrooms hats and everything like that. Those are all crochet, and you can crochet them up pretty fast. Whereas while I was saying that the only, I think, like kind of benefit to knitting is that you can make these like really refined looking like pieces, and like specifically like the sweaters that I've knitted where they like have like the baubles and like the cables and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's a way of replicating it with crochet, but if you are replicating it with crochet, you are copying knitting. So it's like, you know? And that's kind of what I was saying. I feel like if I had started with crochet, I probably would have never done knitting at all. Dude, TikTok, tick art, do it. Is it similar to crochet in the way that there's a few basic stitches and all the other stitches are based on those few, or is it different? Yeah, actually, yeah, so, knitting, like, basically you learn how to knit and you learn how to purl, and then you can basically do everything else. Yeah, I think actually crochet might be a little bit more difficult in that spect, where there's not like these 2 or 3 like really basic stitches and then everything else is kind of built off of that. Like, because I've seen some like really crazy crochet things, but yeah, it kind of is like that. You learn how to knit, you learn how to purl, and then you can basically do everything else. Imagine Note will turn knitting stream. What do you mean? Like, as in, like, what if I was never a knitter? I mean, then I'd just be a crocheter, and I'd probably be doing the exact same thing. The only part of crochet that copies knitting is if you're doing a waistcoat stitch, because it's literally the knit knot. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, is that like if you were to look at like a piece of knitting that was like cables and balls and all that sort of stuff, and then you looked at that and you're like, I don't know how to knit, but I can crochet that, it's not going to look like that. Because like obviously the opposite is true as well. Like you can't like knit something to look like crochet. But I've not seen, unless it involves color, I've not seen a crochet piece that looks like the intricate, like, cabling and all that sort of stuff that knit has. So like it really depends on how you want something to look, and I really like how that looks, which is why I continue to knit. Yeah. So the amount of color work you can do with crochet and knitting are equal. I think, personally, I think color work looks better in crochet if you're not trying to do a pattern necessarily. So like if you're just trying to put colors together, I think it looks better in crochet than it does in knitting. I guess if you're trying to do an image, I feel like it probably would be easier with knitting. I'm not sure. And then obviously that there's like, you know, like the Nordic kind of like things where they have like the, I don't know how easy that would be to do crocheting. You can also cable with crochet. Oh, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying that like you usually don't see it. Like hello Atlas, how you doing? Oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? I mean in my chat, not like in real life, because I saw you like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Nim, thank you so much for the attendance. What I'm basically trying to say here is that like, I can understand why a lot of people don't learn knitting as their first fibercraft, because crochet is a lot more fun. But because of, personally, what I like to make with fibercraft, it makes it so that, like, I basically have to be doing knitting, because I don't think I can do the things I want to do with crochet. That's basically what I was trying to say. Alice has been present for 1 stream. To be fair, a lot of the people who watch me like all the time have really low attendance because they forget that it's there. Guys, everyone's like, I don't know who this guy is. I'm good just vibing today because I went to the Pride event yesterday and it was so fun. Yo! Oh my god, tell me about it. I did not go to any Pride things this year and I probably won't. Crochet also generally start with amigurumi. Yes. I saw a lot of people start with crochet with making those mushroom hats. Is like, are you left-handed? No, my camera's just flipped. I am ambidextrous, but when it comes to knitting and crochet, I do it right-handed. My camera's just flipped, so it's like mirrored to me. I think the last time I was in stream, there wasn't an attendance button. No, it's new-ish. I think the highest attendance is 40-something, so I've had it for, like, a month. Like, a little bit over a month. Yee! Also, hi, Potatoes, how you doing? Alice, who are you, bro? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Oh my god. Alice is one of my IRL friends, guys. That's so funny. Just saying you damn because I don't think you've seen something like this. Okay. Okay, we're waiting. I haven't, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about crochet, like the sweater vest that I made, where it has like the cables and like all this sort of stuff. And like, while I'm sure that you, like, someone could replicate it as crochet, for sure. I just wouldn't see the point in doing that, unless the only thing you knew how to do was crochet, when you were just going to make it look like knitting. But the same thing goes for knitting. Like, I would never want to make something that looks like crochet in knitting. Like, I would rather just crochet it. This just sent me into a fight or flight response. It's almost a month I found you, September. Oh my god, dude. So the maker of the noodle knit emote, so long is it in here? This is true. I one time, guys, was knitting noodles on stream as my 150 follower goal. And Atlas followed me and then was like, this is hilarious, and then made an emote that is me knitting noodles. And it's still an emote. It's still there. As I know it's the base level of what you're saying. Okay, okay. What ref? What is happening? It's a vine. It's a vine. I just bought a book yesterday that shows how to make crochet patterns that look like knit. That's so cool, actually. I didn't say it was that you were saying or talking about. I literally said because I don't think you've seen it. It is actually really cool what you showed me. Knitting noodles. Yeah, I basically got like Mr. Noodles. Basically, there was like, I think 3 or 4 different people sent me this TikTok of someone knitting like spaghetti together, and they were like, you should do this on stream, and so I did. And the problem is that like, this is like, oh my god, dude, this is like, it's such an old video too. Like, it's actually like crazy how old this video is. Like, it was like, for my 150 follower goal, like, I was using this camera as my main camera. And I still had like a background, like a sheet. It's at least 2 years old. Yeah, I know. Hello, Bale. How you doing? Hold on. I'm sure I can find... There's definitely a clip with Atlas following me in it, because I was, like, struggling. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to... clips. Oh, I see weird and Spyro coded. I like it. What? Just I didn't want to remake one of your sweaters in crochet because I'm genuinely interested in the look comparison. Because knitting and crocheting comparison in general interests me. You should. That'd be really cool. I can send you like a better picture. We'll have definitely knitting news for a while. It's not an it's an old concept. Oh yeah. It was just for a joke. Because someone like, it was like when I first started knitting on stream. Yeah, it was when I first started knitting on stream, and so people were like, oh my god, you knit, that's really funny. And then a bunch of people started sending me this TikTok of this person knitting spaghetti, and I was like, I'll do it for a follower goal. And then, yeah. And it was so gross, dude. It was so gross. Like, I had like a table, I didn't have a desk really, so I had like this like plasterboard with this like these noodles in a bowl, and like it didn't work. That's the thing. Like it didn't work. Oh my god, dude. I'm like going through clips and they're like 3 years old. Oh god. Okay. Okay, I have to find it now, which is gonna be interesting. Okay, that's me knitting. This is me explaining pasta soup, so that's exciting. Oh, good god. Were your niddles too brittle? No, they were just like, no, they just fall apart. Like, it's like really hard to like knit noodles. They don't have the integrity. God, there's like a bunch of stuff from like the first Watchers SMP. Oh, jeez. If you pick one of your sweaters and you can send me the thing, I would try my best, but I'd make it fit, I suppose, comfortably. Fair. I feel like if you red spaghetti noodles as opposed as instant ramen, it would have worked a bit better. Yeah, maybe? I just didn't want to waste the food, which is why I chose the noodles in the first place. But, like, I still think they would have eventually fallen apart. Oh, I was also knitting them with, chopsticks. Was also kind of like the joke. Red, run, rebel, run, oh, run away from me. Huh. I'm sure it was, like, it was clipped. I just don't know what it's called, I guess? Because I know that it's when I had the background. Is it this? I think I found it. It's called something really weird. It's making me want to crochet, but I don't know what project to work on. Do it. Do it. By integrity, but I just think it sounds like your nose have a moral failing. Oh. Surely we do it again for 3K followers. Maybe I will. That sounds kind of funny, actually. Okay, so, like... Oh god, okay. I would say that only Atlas has ever seen when my stream used to look like this. So, sorry, guys. So, this is how my stream used to look like. Yeah, so you can see, like, I had 177 followers. Blast from the past. Yep, this is, like, a 3-year-old clip. This is when I used to use, like, my knitting cam as my main cam. That's my old Blue Yeti mic. Yeah, I don't know what's actually said in this. Oh my god, there's Emery's. Oh, wait, hold on. You can't see the people. Hold on. I'm gonna move myself up here, because I don't think anything interesting happens up here. This is the chat. So you can see Emery is there. When Wilter was uncool. What the F? I don't know what's said in this clip, also. I hate it here, I hate it here, I hate it here. You put it on there. Or try not to break it. Oh god. That's Atlas. Oh, this is extremely cursed. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Grace. It was a follower goal. Don't judge me. And then, what we do is you have to turn your hand like this and you make loops. Grace, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, this is- Oh my god, that's spoons? Oh, guys, it doesn't- Oh, no, it doesn't- First message with a banger. Real. It's always like this. No, it isn't always. That's not true. Don't lie to them. And they were telling the truth. Guys, it's sticky. Guys, it's sticky, and I can't. Oh no, yeah, it's breaking. Me, like... Oh no, no! Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hello, Lumberg. Thank you so much for the attendance. Your chats are making me confused. Well, you can tell which one is which because this one. I hate it here. Has like 2 people in it. Anyways, yep. So that's the clip. Jesus. I mean, like, that VOD still exists. You can watch it if you wanted to. What was the clip name? It was a Turgeon clip, and it was called something like, you really wanted to turn back time on this, or something like that. It's like Turn Back Time by Derivacat was playing in the background. What if butts? Okay. Single two with a different hair color was scary. That's my natural hair color. Detergent name? Yep. Sure, someone's probably established a technique for knitting noodles. I want to know what it is. Probably. Like, the noodles that I was doing were, like, Mr. Noodles. Like, they're just, like, instant ramen noodles, and they just, like, fall apart. I do agree that spaghetti probably would have worked better, but I didn't want to waste the food, because I wasn't gonna, like, eat it after. And even then, I still feel like, at some point, it does fall apart. Okay, bye-bye. But I was used to this hair color, so it was scary. No, that's fair. I'm dyeing my hair, like, on Wednesday. It's gonna go back to red. I can't handle the blonde, guys. I'm not meant to be blonde. What is good? Ramen with cheddar cheese. Respectfully disagree. If I'm gonna have ramen with cheddar cheese, I might as well just have spaghetti. Think I'm at the end? Oh my god, am I finally at the end? Good try before you knock it. I have, dude. Dude, I was also a teenager. I'm not gonna art. I'm gonna edit. I can't art motivation. That is super fair. Ooh! Carrot Cleric, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Excuse me, it's mac and cheese, but long noodles. Yo! Hello, hello! Let me give you a shout out. Well, let me... That's... Hello! I thought I had... Oh, never mind. Chai is faster than me. Hello, hello, hello! Okay, but there's a super artist named who knitted noodles for... She cooked the noodles and then cooled them before knitting them. Wait, that might be the way to go. Hello, hello! Oh my god, fish. Fish! For you! He. Hello, Carrot. How are you doing? What were you doing today? I'm assuming makers are crafting. Yes, I was right. What were you making? There's actually only one really long noodle. Is the noodles in straight lengths? Fair. Ultra forgot I exist. I thought you left! It is actually a really good name. Hello, welcome in. I know that there was a little blib that popped up, that, had, ooh, Lineth? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you so much for the follow. I was working on a diamond art piece. Ooh, nice! Carrot Cleric, thank you so much for the follow. It took a while. I saw it, like, pop up in my little feed, and then, like, it just, like, the notification wasn't happening. I was like, hello? 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 What if someone had noodles for hair? That sounds like it would be really uncomfortable. Jamie, thank you so much for the attendance. A little bit happened, but I'll also say what it is. Hello, my name is Ultralight. I'm primarily a knitting streamer. I'm obviously crocheting today. This is like basically the same thing. Rabbit of the Moon, hello. How are you doing? But sometimes I play Minecraft and sometimes I play spooky games. Yeah, or talk about spooky topics. Welcome in. I'm knitting, or not knitting, I am crocheting a blanket. Pretty much just like using up all of the yarn that's like kind of like blanket yarn in my house that no one else is gonna use for anything. This is Justin Timberlake. Is it? That'd be crazy. Oh, a clownfish. Oh, I understand. I was like, what? It's like, why do you, why are we talking about clouds? What stitch are you using for the blanket? A bunch of them. It's mostly single stitch, double half, double, and treble stitch, and whatever this is. It's like a bunch of different stitches. It's like not even a square. It's just like, I just kind of like start crocheting somewhere. What is a double half? a double crochet, a half double crochet, a half double crochet. I just said it wrong. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of different ones. Do do do. See, and now we're doing a half double crochet. Yeah. What if you knit a really long noodle? So a scarf. So a scarf. I'm not. I'm just trying to crochet, man. I'm just saying words. It's only single crochet, I would have cried. No, like, I mean, like, there is some single crochet in there. But I don't even know where it is. I don't even know where it is. People from the raid, I would love to hear about the diamond art. I would love to know what it is. And Carrot, if you need to raid and run, you are more than welcome. I know that streaming can be a lot, and you want to go do probably something else that's not at your computer. But if you want to stay, that's also cool. Yee. Kind of goes for everyone, honestly. But if you like it here, I appreciate the follows. I stream every single day. And it's usually knitting. Oh boy. Big night. It is a night sky, a lot of dark blues. Ooh. Oh, that sounds cool. There's an old Tumblr meme that brings up the song It's Gonna Be Me. Okay, whenever May comes around as a pun, the music video, it's a blonde curly hair. My guy. My guy. Potatoes? Okay. So I'm gonna counter your story with a story that from me, okay? Recently, I got a message from Tumblr. And the message from Tumblr was, hey, congratulations. Today is your 9-year anniversary of being on our website. So like, I know about the ramen noodles. I know about the ramen noodles. I know. It was the 10-year anniversary of DashCon recently, and I think I lost it. You see the originator that's gonna be vegan noodles meme? That would be crazy. No, I am not an originator of any meme. Oh my god, that would be nuts. Could you imagine? You didn't recognize the full reference earlier though, so I explained it. Oh, like I recognized the noodle hair thing, and I was like, yeah. No, it's all good. Honestly, it's good because I'm sure people in chat don't know it, because even if I'm chronically online, doesn't mean that everyone else is. But man, Tumblr guys. Let's ever work Tumblr on principle even though I wasn't on it. It's there again. Anytime Tumblr does an update like that and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna make it so that none of these things exist. It lasts for like maybe like 2 weeks and then it's back. Like, trust me, it still exists. Did happy 10 years of DashCon to you, 10 years to Kurt's Bod Pit. No, for real. Guys, I found out also, okay, so one, I thought DashCon happened in 2010, which is apparently not the case. Two, I didn't realize it took place, on, like, the same day as my sister's birthday. Like, I didn't... It happened in 2014. Didn't realize that. Did you, one chain between the triple crochets or no? I can't tell. No, I didn't. Was I supposed to? Well, it's too late now. I did not. Condolences on the recent influx of Destel memes. Oh my god, hold on. I have to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something, and I want you guys to look at it and be like, haha, that's funny, and then not talk about the contents of what it says. And you guys will understand what I mean in a second. The Marco in Porto Culture event, this is true. So this is the, that was posted about like 2 weeks ago. And then oh my god. You're like, oh no, dude, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes. It took me a second. Yeah. My favorite reply to that post is the Apollo Gift of Prophecy one. Aw, dude, I absolutely love when I see a post and then it's someone predicting something or someone saying something funny, and then someone in the, like, replies or whatever says something like, you're about to get red dodgeballed, my guy. And then, like, everyone just knows what that means, and it's amazing. So my birthday, I think he hates me. What? Well, happy late birthday, Bats. There is an ad. The, like, little picture that I am watching for this, like, for this song is crazy. It's just, like, it's just this spinning window. But it looks like it's... It doesn't look like it's spinning. I do not like. I don't like it. Welcome back, everyone. What I was saying was, my favorite thing about Tumblr is when someone says something funny that's, like, kind of predicting something that could happen, and then someone in the replies goes, you're about to get red dodgeballed, my guy. And the person's like, no, please. Please don't do this to me. That's my favorite Tumblr thing. Welcome back. Imagined it. The red dodgeball comes from all. But it really does. Actually, I have a better one for you guys. So, I made a post. Okay? That says, the number of times that the Dream SMP and US politics have cross/influence each other/trend at the same time for similar reasons is concerning at this point, okay? And so I made that post, and it was talking about people making fan art of Schlatt as the thing that happened. The thing that happened. But then when the thing that happened yesterday happened. Hold on, my camera is not in frame. We got these beauties. Whoa. What is happening? This thing, by the way. Go away. And so, swag 2024, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, it's not okay, dude. You do a much better job, though, in all fairness. Yeah, I know. That's what that's what I'm saying. Wait, have you seen the image? The image of Schlatt as, the 45th president of the United States? Yes, I have a collection. Because it's very funny. That's why I made that post. I made that post because I was like, this is insane. Like, actually insane how much the Dream SMP and US politics happen. No? Okay, what image are we talking about? Be right back, it's time. Have fun. I hope it goes really well. I hope you have a great time. Let me DM it to you. Oh boy. I'm so excited. See, guys, now we're doing a half double crochet. And it's going a lot faster, which is kind of nice. Like that for me. I love making it up as I go along. Also, like, I feel like I need to have this camera, like, here. Because I I crochet, like, so much closer to my face than I knit. Imagine Schlatt riding a llama into the White House. I can imagine it. Okay, hold on. Let me see the image. Scared. Yes, I have seen that. It has to be photoshopped. Just saw an angel edit of I don't know who either of those people are, but I'm happy for you. Or sad for you. I do crochet. And by crochet I mean I can do a few stitches. Thus I can make a blanket, which is what I'm doing. Are you a bald? See, now you're making it sound like a disease. It's a painted black cover? It is. The playlist we're listening to right now is I Was Cast into the Darkness, so I filled it with neon lights. It's my playlist for Hello from the Hollowoods, which is a very good podcast. And you should listen to it. It's very good. And it's one of the only podcasts that I'm listening to right now that is not effing ending! So I ended up two characters that used to be best friends before one killed the other. Oh, that does sound really sad. Guys, one of the podcasts I listen to, the last episode came out today. Have I listened to the last 3 episodes? No, because I'm upset that it's ending. Trickster or energetic female? For what? Imagine if all those podcasts did a crossover. They kind of did. A bunch of horror podcasts, like, every year on Halloween, they do, like, something called, like, 9 to Midnight, I think is what it's called. And basically, the people who write all the podcasts, like, play themselves. And then they all go to, like, a haunted mansion. And then, like, episode 1 is them all going... But, like, trickster or energetic female means nothing. Trickster, I guess. Like, they all go to this haunted house. I haven't actually listened to the whole thing, so I don't actually know what happens. But they go to this haunted house. And then on each of their podcasts is, like, the second episode is all different, so you have to go to all their podcasts to get the whole story. So they kind of do already do a crossover. I want to do more has-been covers? Do it. None of the instant noodles I have are the right flavor. No! What flavor are you looking for? Because it's fun? Okay. Do it then. Sesame? No. All of them? Well, like, it's not like every single horror podcast ever made. Obviously. That'd be like going on like be like, oh my god, every single sci-fi TV show ever made should do a crossover with each other. It's a lot of them though. Or it's like a lot of like really, really popular ones that people recognize. There's a bunch of dust in my tea. This is upsetting and a slight against me personally. I mean the ones you listen to? It's most of them. Because they're like, the majority of them are friends. So like, for instance, the person who, like the people who do like Hella from the Hollowoods are friends of the people who do Silt Verses. Have you guys, did you guys hear about like that Twitter thing where it was, where like this book got really, really popular because this guy read it and then like recommended it on his Twitter page that was like relatively popular, and it was called This Is How You Lose the Time War. Like that book. And it was like a huge thing where like this one guy tweeted about it, and then that book that came out 2 years ago like went to like the top of like the sci-fi charts. Have you listened to the new Noah Khan song? No, I haven't. I should though. Yeah, okay, so basically... Such a good book. Yeah, okay, so I own that book, right? So, like, so fun fact is that there's actually a different part to that, that people on Twitter didn't know about. But basically, what happened is William A. Wellman, the person who writes, Hella from the Hollowoods, did an interview with the people who did the Silt Verses. The Silt Verses were taking a break. And so they were interviewing a bunch of people from podcasts that they like, right? And during that interview, William said, hey, I really like this book called How to Lose a Time War, and then started talking about something completely different, right? And then that guy on Twitter heard that interview, read the book, then did that tweet, and then also started listening to like the Silt Verses and then started listening to like Hella from the Hollowoods. It was like crazy like loop that happened. It was insane. And it was more insane because I feel like only people in the podcast community knew that like that it came from Hella from the Hollowoods and not like this guy just decided to read this book. It was, yeah. Anyways, I own the book. It's like, it's right there, I think. But I haven't actually read it yet. I read the first few pages and then I was like, okay, we're gonna read this sometime. Butterfly Effect is wonderful and terrifying. It is, and it is very, very wonderful. Like, it was super weird to like listen to that interview, right? Because I listened to that interview. And then that book started popping up everywhere, and I'm just like, huh, like I wonder if this book is popping up everywhere because I'm noticing it now, right? Because like obviously I didn't know about this book before. And like they really just like vaguely mention this book. Like they don't like go on to a long discussion of this book. Like they literally are just like, oh yeah, like this, and then they continue on the subject, right? And I was like, oh, that's super weird. And then it started like was trending on Twitter and everything like that. And I'm not on Twitter, but I'm on Tumblr. And people on Tumblr were like, whoa, people on Twitter are like going crazy about this book. And I'm just like, that's super weird timing, but okay. And then William went on their like Tumblr and was just like, by the way, guys, this is what happened. I'm like, that's insane. It's a bit of a confusing read at first, but I read almost 3/4 of it in one day. I feel like it's a type of book that you have to read in one day to like understand what's going on. Because I did read the first 2 chapters and was like, I do not have the brain power to do this right now. These are wonderful, Limwick, by the way. You have wonderful emotes. 10 out of 10. Let me grab the book in case anyone wants to read it. But it's like kind of everywhere now. Yep. That's the noodle one. Maybe I should listen to the new Noah Khan song. Hold on. I've been kind of like, Blue Jaywalker released a new song and I've been kind of like obsessed with it. So I've been trying to like not listen to it like every single hour of the day because, I don't want to be a weirdo. Okay, what is your new song? Up All Night, latest single. With the Lumineers. That's crazy. Okay. What? No. And James Bay, yeah. Noah Khan really living that YN life for real. Hi, Nathan. How you doing? Thank you for your attendance. Oh my god. Wait, this song sounds like something else. Wait, why do I feel like I've heard this song? Is this a cover of another song? What are you working on? A blanket. It's not something from Lion King. Like, it just sounds like a song I used to hear on the radio. It's just... I don't think so. It's... okay. It just sounds so Canadian core. Like, this is what every single song on the radio in Canada sounded like. Like, in the early 2000s. Like, I'm being so serious right now. Very Stop and Holler? Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's why. That just sounds like the songs that were on the radio when I was a kid. I think it's the fact that it's a Stomp and Holler. I like the way it sounds as well. It's really good. Oh my god! Bunny! I really like this. I had to add this to playlist at some point, but we're just 2000s country radio would have ate this up. No, I'm talking about 1-800.3 The Q. You know what I mean? Like, today's classic rock. This is what this sounds like. Oh god, this song was on the radio so much here in 2010. That's what I'm saying! Okay, no! Okay, that's what I'm saying, buddy! This is a new song that just came out! So you're actually incorrect. But, like, it does sound like a song, right? It is not. It sounds... That's what I'm saying! And, like, every 20 seconds... That's what I'm saying! Oh my god, what got deleted? Oh, because it thought it was a link. I hate it here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it does sound like every single 2000s like song. Like that's what I'm saying. Like not in a bad way. And like, oh my god, like I need people to make music like this again. It didn't do any. See, like I had to listen to 1-800.3 The Q because it was the only radio station my dad listened to. I'm gonna put on this song again, and I had to go to the washroom, and I'll be right back. This music is so bland. Get out of here. Sometimes we just need feel-good music. Guys, I have a really bad news about my upbringing and how the fact that I am literally a granola kid, but that's okay, guys. And not the granola kid that's like, we're gonna like only eat organic and we have almond milk in the house. Like granola kid where I still refuse to go walk in my backyard with shoes on. Hello, crayons. I've heard better. Okay, and I'm not saying it's the best song in the world. I'm saying it's a good song. Not everything has to be fantastic, guys. So at what point we're gonna lower the music? When the song's over. This is not D&D Tavern vibes at all. I will give you that. This is true. It is not D&D Tavern vibes. Okay. I don't think anything much happened though, Bunny. I'm gonna be real. When you said I'll wait and said, oh, I just said when the song's over. Or cook my noodles and now they're too brittle. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, speaking of music, that kind of sounds like, okay, so like I was thinking about this. Now, I don't know if this is true or not because I don't listen to the radio, right? We literally met up. What happened? That's news. Well, yeah, but you were there for that. Bunny, when you ask for news, I would assume that you mean like stuff that you weren't there for. Cherry Pop, hello! How you doing? I haven't slept in a hot minute. Oh no. Then you asked about chat having news, not you, buddy. Yeah. Evan, go to bed, real. Okay, so guys, okay, so I don't know if this is true, and also, we all live in different places, so we're gonna have way different stuff on the radio, right? So, but, here's the thing. I feel like when I was a kid, right, there was a lot of music on the radio that I would think to myself, wow, like, when I become an adult and I'm able to go to a club, it's gonna be so boppin', because listen to this music. This music, it just makes you want to dance. This is epic, right? And, like, do people, like, does that music still exist? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking, like, early 2000s, like, dance music. Or, like, 2010s dance music. Like, does it exist? Because, like, I don't listen to the radio, so I don't know if they play it on the radio. But I don't hear it, ever. Like, dance music. Can't have a job that doesn't even pay me, but I need it so I can't sleep. I have to do this. No. Your job doesn't pay you? I think Bunny is talking about, like, doing stuff to get a job that pays them. Music does not exist outside of Canada. No, I know that. But I mean, like, you know how, like Kesha. Like, Kesha used to make dance music. You know what I mean? Like, party dance music. And I know Kesha just released a new song, and when I listened to that new song, I was like, people don't make music like this anymore. like, it's not music that I listen to, right? But, like, but people don't make music like this. You know what I mean? Like, when was the last time you heard a song like this? Or Zero know what was playing? No, that's what I mean, right? Listened into Christian music art as a small kid and with stuff like, and now rock. Ah. Like this part. Also, someone on TikTok was like, this song sounds like it would play during, like a villain's, like, boss battle in an anime. And I'm like, wait, you're so right, though. Wait, is this Kesha? Yeah. This is Kesha. This is her new song. This just came out, like, a week ago. I've been seeing all over TikTok. Yeah, Kesha's back, y'all. Kesha is back. It's like, the fight scene in Megamind. Like, okay, I wonder if I could find it, because I had it on TikTok where someone did this edit to, like, an anime of that song, and it was, like, it looked crazy. Like, and I mean, like, the fight, like, from, oh my god, what was that anime called? Devil May, like the Devil Crybaby or whatever, like that one. The anime everyone was, like, obsessed with, and then it had, like, a crazy, like, massacre that happened in the middle of it. Kind of looks like it's that is definitely a descriptor. I don't know if that has the connotations you want it to, though. Let me in.
Oh, and then I found a gray hair.
No, go eat lunch. I'm having breakfast. What's for breakfast? Devil May Cry Baby. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Did I like the video, though? Because that's the real question. Because sometimes I see things and I'm just like, whoa, that's super cool. And then I just don't like the video, and then it's gone forever. Also, I feel like this was a while ago. Oh, no. Oh, no, boys. Oh, no, boys. Oh no, boys. Surely I find it. Surely I find it. Surely I find it. So you know what's even worse is that I'm pretty sure it was like a stitch, so I can't even like just look up the song. If you know what I mean, like I can't just like look up the sound on TikTok and be like, yes, I can find this. And I don't know how long ago this was. This is, oh no. Oh no. Womp womp. Yeah, womp womp for real. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, maybe I didn't even like the video. Oh no. Oh, there's an ad playing. I have until the end of the ad. Probably large, Limwick. It's a matter of figuring out what genre it is and you can find it. Oh yeah, totally. I just mean that that was like what was on the— wait, did I find it? No. For a second I thought I actually found it and I was— oh god. God dang it, god dang it, god dang it. Wool tier sexy man of the summer. Fish, one breadstick, the autism, the void of horrors, sans undertale. Okay. God dang it, guys. God dang it. I'm not gonna be able to find it. This is awful. This is the worst. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, is this it? Oh my god. This is covering up chat. Ooh, nail polish is really bad, and so I'm pretty upset about that, but the green nail polish is really good. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what this is. Cake bird! What is this? Oh my god, no way. Is this it? Wait, I might have found it. Oh my god, I found it, but it's not loading. I found it, but it wouldn't load. Play the video. Play it. Don't do this to me. This is a large 1-inch. What? Why is it not playing? I don't understand. Am I, like, lagging? Why is it not playing? Do their other videos play? Okay, TikTok is just being dumb. Okay, nice. Alright, good to know. Alright, let's try that again. No? No. Okay, excellent. Okay, so TikTok is just being silly. Am I just, like... Guys, I can't show you this video because TikTok is not working. TikTok has decided that it would like to lag. I found the video. I know what it looks like now, but nothing is playing. I'm so confused. I would like to show you this video, but it is not working. TikTok has decided to die. What happens if I just... Okay, let's see if it's just TikTok. Does this play?
That's a spoon, but
Okay, the YouTube is working. It's just TikTok. TikTok hates me. That's okay. We'll just keep this up here, and surely I remember it eventually. Has it ticked its last talk? I'm assuming. I guess. It's like... nothing is playing. I'm so upset. I found the video and everything. And it was like... No. 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 That song so much. It's a very good song. I'm actually so upset this is not playing. Fine. Whatever. It's fine. It's whatever. Maybe one day. Okay. Need to take a TikTok clock. The silly YouTube Shorts show now has a deep lore and stuff, and oh my god, what? 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 Okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to continue? Because what I could do here is I could do treble and then half double, treble then half double for a bit. No, that might look good. Maybe I could do deep lore silly show. Oh. I think I'm just gonna do double again. Can't even see what I'm doing because the what I'm resting my hands on is so large. The blanket, man. The blanket. Where's my string? I found it. I found it. This is okay. Did I put the edit in fan art, but I don't know if I finish uploading. Oh, Crayons, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Yo, fish for you. Get moneyed, okay? Get fished. Among us. But I will look at it in a second, don't worry. Oh my god, a fish for Bunny. I feel like it should be uploaded by now. Okay, I will look at it in a second, don't worry. Carl! Am I fish yet? I haven't added any new fish, so no. I will eventually. Yeesh. Wait, hold on, guys. What if I save the video? Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. I'm gonna go cry. Yeah, Limwick did get #1, which is like kind of crazy. Okay, what have you sent? Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. ABC's part 2.
ABC's part 2.
A.ads. B.back. C.cello_VTuber. D.done with ads. E.early strain. F.foxy__shrubby. G.gay. H.hottest dodgeball, Linwick. I am not bald. J./J. K.crazy. L.Linwick. M.makers and crafting. N.Nathan. O.odd spooky topic streamer. P.pisspole. Q.fishing. R.rose. S.streamer. T.traypop. U.you are gay. V. Vizipop, the creator of the cool stuff, I had nothing else. W.water. X.altu doesn't have a love life, so they don't X. Y.whyyyyyy. Z. That's the end.
Wonderful, Pebble. Great as always. 10 out of 10. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. I'm so upset this TikTok is not working!
Hi there.
Guys, I fixed it. Apparently I fixed it. Guys, I fixed it. I fixed TikTok. Guys, oh my god. Oh my god, I fixed it. Guys, oh my god. It got fixed. Okay. Are you guys ready? The harem has met up and everything. That's crazy. Guys, what? Look at... Oh, guys. Like, this person is so right! Like, anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys. That's not even cool. I know! This person is correct! Hold on, let me make it bigger. Like, the person is saying, like, I don't know if this song has this vibe or this vibe. And, like, this person's right. Like, I don't know if this vibe, like, horror. Both. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. I'm so glad that worked. Excellent. 10 out of 10. We can enjoy music now. Both? Yeah, I think it would go really hard with, like, a horror that like, it's objectively a horror, but it presents itself as, like, you know, funny, goofy guys doing funny, goofy guy things. Yeah! I didn't realize there's 2 songs. It's 1 song. It's 1 song. Yeah, Joyride is 1 song. But, like, it just has, like, 2 very different vibes depending on what part you cut it. So, The Stranger. Yes. But you described it sounded like 2 different ones. No, the person said, I don't know if this song has this vibe or this vibe. 1 song, 2 different vibes. Guys, one day I will watch Devilman Crybaby. One day, I'll actually watch it. You know? Each other, he says okay and starts streaming. God dang it, guys. I keep hitting the mic. What do you mean, the other part of the alphabet? Are you for real? If you guys are talking to each other, why would I read the messages out loud? You guys are not talking to me. I do that all the time. Okay, that's still not the full alphabet. I believe in you guys. In my music, do you want to do? It's so very. What? You're not for real right now. This is not real. You're missing like 3 letters. Did you know that there is a Rusty Lake tabletop escape room coming out in 2 days? I did not. That sounds awesome. Wait, like tabletop RPG escape room? You don't have to be sorry. I'm just teasing you. I did not. That sounds awesome. I love that. Oh my god. Hello, Carbon Legend. How you doing? This is important. Wait, oh my god. This is a tabletop escape room game for up to 4 players. Plus a game master. The game itself takes 60 to 90 minutes of playtime. The game master uses the game provided by Rusty Lake. It takes around 30 minutes for the game master to read the guide and prepare the game well. The role of the game master is to guide the players through the story by describing their surroundings, presenting them with puzzles, and describing the results of the players' actions. The game master gives the players the image cards that illustrate the story and puzzles. The players work together to unravel the mystery presented by the story. They can do this by asking the game master questions about their surroundings. Through this exploration, they can solve puzzles or find new clues and items. If the players provide the game master with the correct solution to a problem, the game master will describe the result of their action and provide them with a new place or subject to explore. Is it replayable? This sounds not replayable. Rusty Lake Untold brings the classic Rusty Lake experience to your living room with this new tabletop escape room adventure. The game consists of a pre-written adventure with its own Game Master guide and cards that are downloadable upon release. The game is still under development and will be releasing in the upcoming months. If you have signed up, you will gain early access to our first free adventure. Oh, okay, so there's going to be multiple adventures. In the story, players find themselves in a mysterious laboratory and have to find a way out. Those with early access can become part of the development by providing us with their feedback so you can further improve the game. After the release of the lab, we have a second adventure that will be ready for release near the end of the year. This adventure will be a premium product, which we will share more about in the upcoming months. Oh, nice. That sounds awesome. I like that. I would like to sign up, please. You sing, I wanna hear you speak to me. I have signed up. This is epic. Oh, it's for free. It's free. I like it when it's for free. Free is good. I like free. What if balls bald? What? That's like the Alexa escape room? Yeah? What is the Alexa escape room? I do not know. I know I like my gay boyfriend in a straight way. What the F could that possibly mean? I did Willwood makeup last night and I put it in the call tier, but the makeup is like kind of bad and I don't like showing my face on the streamer servers. That's fair. You don't have to. That's cool that you did that. Free? Say more. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am super okay with them being like, yeah, this first one is for free, but the second one isn't. I'd be like, you know what? Based. Should knit a catfish. No. Wait, what's the song? This song is called Dear Arkansas Daughter. It is very good. I like it a lot. Oh, by Lady Lamb. From feel hot but undateable and very much your bro. What the F does that mean? A knit giant catfish would be cool. It would, but I don't want to make it. Did anyone play these escape room games on Addicting Games back in the day? No, but I think I'm playing them now because I am playing through the Rusty Lake games and I'm pretty sure those were on Addicting Games. But I'm playing through them right now. I think I only have a few left, though. I have the white door. There's like one about a train, I'm pretty sure. Hello, cat girl. How you doing? I don't know. There's other things, too. I kneel down in the sea. I tried them, but they were too hard for me. I just wanted my brother to do them instead. That's super fair. I feel like if you were to do them now, you'd probably be like, you would like get it. You would like get the logic. Although the Rusty Lake games, like, I feel like the game has a logic, if that makes sense. Oh, let me show you my fit in a second. Like the game has a logic, but like it's not like your normal human brain logic. So like you play the first game and you're like, oh my god, that was so difficult. I have no idea what this game is trying to get me to do. And then like further on, you're like, oh, it wants me to do this because it's asked me to pretty much do this exact same thing in another game. I really want to play the Riven remake. Ooh, what is that? Tell me more. So to watch a documentary and they constantly quote Heathers and I'm enjoying that. Oh my god, what's the documentary? What could the what was the documentary about? Okay, fit check. Fit is eyeball gotcha game that I got at a convention one time, and then it was a sequel to Mist. Oh, I don't know what these are. And then blue long wool skirt. And that's it. That's the whole fit. About mean girls committing crimes. Oh. Then that makes sense as to why they're making a lot of Heather references. The shirt is cool. Thank you. You don't know Mist? Apparently I do not. Is it a movie? Is it a game? It's heavily dying, walking hell, true love mine, darling child, true love of mine. Are you standing on a rolly chair? Yeah. I am. Because I'm built different. This is a puzzle game. Ah, okay. Like the OG puzzle game. Ah. Probably why I don't know it. Like, how OG are we talking? Are we talking before Portal? Yeah, before Portal? Yeah, that's why I don't know it. Will smite you down for that? Good thing I'm not at my job. OSHA only counts if you're working. I'm not. I just exist here. Oh, also, this is not the right camera. Do not the rolly chair. Fight me. I have incredible balance. Sit on rolly chairs all the time. I've always died standing on non-rolly chairs more than rolly chairs. That's so real. Also, I'm not reaching. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just standing on it. Like, I'm not saying you should do it. Just saying that, you know, it'd just be like that. It was, friendlishly difficult and came in like 6 CDs. Oh my god, dude. That's awesome. Yippee! Yippee! Hello, YFM, how you doing? Oh my god, the naughty gnome. Thank you for the lurk. Wall-E tier. Dude, I want to rewatch Wall-E. What a good movie. It's a little guy. My birthday's in a week and 4 days. That is epic. Just sit on my rolling chair literally every night. It's pretty much pitch black. Oh my god, dude. What? Why? Why are you standing on your chair in the night? Why? Just released to make environments in 3D. Oh, yo! Okay, actually, that's super cool. I love when they remake a game, but they're like, here are things that people actually want in the remake, rather than it's like, this is what we think people want. I have 30 points now. Let's go. Like the movie WALL-E? I thought that's what you were referencing. I have a lift bed, but the ladder broke, so quick fixes that I could get a new one. Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, no. I hope it gets fixed. Do, 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 do. Da, da, da. Me on a Saturday morning. Funnel to the floor. They released a VR version too. Oh, yo. Aw, dude. Some VRs are, like, good, and some are bad, so, like, I really hope it's a good one. Point-and-click game that was effing beautiful and nuts in 3D environment, point-and-click style. Oh, wait, okay, wait. Point-and-click games actually translate so well to VR, so it probably will be actually really, really good. That's gonna be cool. I'm excited for you. I said wall eater. Oh. I did not. I love point-and-click games, dude. Like, not like the hide and seek games, but like the ones that are like puzzle games where you're like, yeah, they're just good. I did not. This is lies that you've made up. And it's like, oh, we're talking about clothes. Put some shirts on Shein that the pictures keep showing me, but I don't know if I wanna, because they're Shein. Honestly, if you can afford to not get Shein, I wouldn't. And generally, like, I don't even think the fact that they're cheap even, like, warrants buying them, because they are actually so bad quality. You know what I mean? The song is called This Year by the Mountain Goats. Like, genuinely, it's better for you to go to a thrift store and just buy the shorts. Like, I got, okay, like, I went to the thrift store one time and I found these, like, kind of like techno type pants, like tech wear type pants. Didn't realize until I got home that they were Shein, but I also got them from the thrift store, so, like, you know, whatever. Put them on. Oh my god. I did not realize when people said that they were bad quality that they meant that bad. Like, oh my god, dude. They're black pants, like tech wear pants, but they're basically see-through. They're so thin. Like actually horrid. Like, I've heard of the Mountain Goats in years. To be fair, I don't listen to a ton of Mountain Goats. This is kind of like one of the only songs I listen to by them. But, I do like this song by them, and I know they have a very similar vibe to the Front Bottoms, so I probably would like most of their music if I actually listened to it. Is horror quality and horror people? Yeah. Like, it's better for you to go to the thrift store, trust. Never bought something from Shein, but they seem pretty easy to make myself, so I'll probably do that. That's also an option. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't even say it's worth it if, like, because I know that the argument literally is, like, oh, but, like, I can't afford to get, like, clothing that are more expensive than this, and it's kind of like, you don't want it from them, because it's gonna break, dude. Like, it's gonna break. Because of an old podcast. Is the podcast called I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats? Yes, Bunny. Yes, Bunny. Yes, Bunny. No? Okay. There was a podcast called I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats that was by one of the writers of Welcome to Night Vale, and it was basically him and the Mountain Goats people just talking about the process of creation. It was like literally like the singer-songwriter of the Mountain Goats and then one of the writers of Welcome to Night Vale, and they were talking about, you know, like the process of creating things. But they just called it I Only Listen to the Mountain Goats. I've got some people into Malevolent and they're devastated. How so? Do I recommend Sex Rumor number 1 by the Mountain Goats? It seems like could work for your character. Okay. Okay. I'll put it in my recommended songs. One time, guys. One day I will listen to these songs. Yes, Hachi. Okay, I'm gonna change to a different yarn, I think. And different pattern. I think I'm gonna do, like, the fan pattern for a little bit. Look at Night Vale was, what I was thinking of. Oh. Yeah, some of their songs are in the weather. That's true. This person is binge hearing Malevolent and they're like at the prison arc. Oh good god. Like in the pits? Like already? Like yikes, dude. When people are less like, yeah, I'm binging Malevolent, and then they're like, oh my god, I just met Kane. I'm like, dude, that's like 20 hours in. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Guys, I think I'm actually gonna use this yarn for a second. I think I'm gonna start here and do back and forth a little bit. You're eating yarn? What the F, bro? No, I'm just talking to myself. So I'm just like putting yarn wherever. In my bones. Dude, guys, Malevolent is crazy because it's like, genuinely, I feel like Arthur is the guy of all time. Like, stop. Don't eat yarn. Don't eat yarn. He really is like, I don't want to like spoil anything for you guys, but like, man. So I'll spoil a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I want you guys to know that on like the pyramid of bad things that he did in prison, this is at the bottom. Okay? He ate a guy. He's a canonical cannibal. And I need you to know that on the period of bad things that he did in prison, that's the lowest. Hello, Dad. I'm highly skeptical of people who say that they can only afford Shein because of the way it works. Also because it's largely a shipping-only company. I don't think that's possible unless you're primed for overconsumption of clothing based on trends. Also, the other reason why I'm highly skeptical of those people is because Shein makes a very specific type of clothing, right? Like, it makes, like, very... if you can't afford a lot of clothing, right? Then the clothing that you're going to get are not going to be, like, tech wear clothing. Like, you're going to get shirts that you can wear in multiple different, like, situations. You're gonna get pants that you can wear over and over and over again, like, in multiple situations. You're gonna get jeans and you're gonna get t-shirts, right? Like, you're way better off going to Walmart, you know, and getting clothes that you're gonna be able to wear every single day, right? So that's a really big reason, actually, why I'm usually skeptical of people like that, because I'm just like, okay, but like, where can you wear these clothing? Like, and like, not saying that people who can't necessarily afford clothing don't want to have style, because that's, but like, at that point, you go to the thrift store and you go, okay, like, what clothing here do I like? Or you like get clothing that's like kind of basic and you make it not basic with like scissors, you know? Like, I don't know. Jeeza. Okay. Oh, and for the person who was lost earlier, I was talking about a podcast. Bunny and I were talking about Malevolent, which is a podcast. And Arthur, the main character, he probably does like one of the most messed up things I've ever seen a protagonist, like the good guy in a horror podcast do. And that's including John causing the apocalypse. Like, that's bad. And it was, and like, you know, it's like not really comparable, but like, Arthur's is way more horrific. Like, oh my god. Okay, what type of stitch do I want to do here? I think I'm gonna do a double. A double stitch. Arthur, really the guy of all time. Really the guy of all time. A little British asexual detective guy. Really the character of all time. Sometimes you become the horror. Sometimes, not only do you become the horror, but you enjoy it! He is crazy! Guys, there's someone that I follow on Tumblr, and I follow them for a really, really long time, okay? And they've just started recently listening to Malevolent, and they just found out what happened to his daughter, and this person was like, it is so much worse than I thought it was. Every single scenario of what I thought could have possibly happened to his daughter, this is worse. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And then like the person was like, I think Arthur should feel bad. He's actually a terrible person. And I'm like, I'm just like, it gets so much worse. Everyone gets devastated by the daughter because it's crazy, dude. Because it's like obvious that his daughter is dead, right? But like how she died, and you're like, oh my god, dude, that's horrific. I love becoming the horror. God, I have such bad news for you. I think you have the potential to become the horror, but you are not the horror. They're saying Maleficent. No, sorry. Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, Malevolent. Wait, she's dead? Spoilers? This is not spoilers. Like, it is so obvious from like the first time he mentions he even has a daughter that you're like immediately like, yeah, she's dead. Like, there's no way she's alive. I become the horror? No. You have the potential to become the horror. But you are not the horror. Can you make an eyeball gummy candy? Thank you. I would have no idea even like where to begin doing that. I haven't gotten there yet. Trey Pop, I didn't realize you were listening to Malevolent. I'm sorry. I will not tell you how she died. I have access to so many chemicals. That's what I'm saying, dude. You have a 50% chance. No, actually, sorry. You don't have a 50% chance. I feel like you have like a 30% chance of becoming a superhero. A 30% chance of becoming a horrific monster villain. And then the rest of the percentage is just dying. Have you ever made a plushy eyeball? No, but I have made this. And I'm going to make like overalls. So this would be like the big flap, right? And then there would be, and then overalls. One day it will happen. I also have this. Oh, I got overalls? Yes. I do have access to concentrated sulfuric acid. This is what I'm saying. I forgot I own overalls. Dude, I have really, really cute white overalls that I never wear because, they went through the wash one time with something pink, and they now have pink stains all over them, which is fine. It just means I have to dye it a color, but I haven't dyed it a color, so they just sit somewhere. A friend of mine got permanent brain damage from working in a lab. It didn't follow proper chemical safety protocols. Okay. Yes, yes, good. You can achieve the horrors of small acts of violence. I believe in you. Do black. I think I kind of want to, like, make them red, because I wear a lot of red. And I feel like, you know, that would work out, because then the pink won't, like, really, like, stain. I might also, like, embroider stuff on it. I've been, like, learning how to embroider. It is 10 feet tall by Cave Town. Wish I had a specific style I wear, but I have sensory issues. That's fair. My specific style is kind of, like, vaguely leans to punk grunge style, and most of the color scheme I have is blue, red, and black. Although I do have a lot of yellow as well, actually. Yeah, Cave Town's pretty good. I got to see him live, and obviously he has a lot of new songs, right? But I only know a lot of his old songs, so I'm like sitting there, I'm vibing, but I know none of these songs. So I feel like when I see him again in February, I need to listen to a lot of his new stuff. Except if it's a Dodd is invisible. What do you mean? Trashy has a god model flag. I'm so happy. Yo, let's go! Trashy has the British Columbia flag, which I think is quite funny. 90% of what I wear is black. That's fair. Like, I really like red and blue, and a lot of things are red and blue, and so I was just kind of like, yeah, I might as well just make this my whole wardrobe. You know, actually, I bought a red and blue flannel for a cosplay, and then, it just kind of became my entire personality. It'd be like that sometimes. Dodd, what's going on? You guys get a free fish if you can guess what cosplay it was. I have a test today? No! I'm so sorry. What's the best when costumes also can be your wardrobe? It's true. This is awful. Hired fish. If you guys can guess what cosplay I bought my red and blue flannel for, I'll give you guys a free fish. A Starburst. Incorrect. Wally. Incorrect. Although that's a pretty good guess. I have to go now? Okay, have fun, Dodd. Have a good, have fun at your test. I don't know much media. Marceline. Marceline's a good guess. I've never watched Adventure Time, though. I'll give you guys a hint. Okay? It has the notoriously bad TV show. Not Killua. No. Your mom. No. I'm back. Welcome back, Turtle. Life is Strange. Okay, Life is Strange does not have a notoriously bad TV show, but that is a pretty good guess. Halo? No. Okay, remember guys, it's a red and blue flannel. Let's think about it. Night in the Woods also does not have a notoriously bad TV show. The Shining? No. American. I bought a red and blue flannel for a cosplay, and the hint was it has a notoriously bad TV show. And you guys are continuing to guess things that don't have a TV show. Homestuck doesn't have a TV show. Counter-Strike does not have a TV show. All DC superheroes. No. Guilty Gear, I don't think has a TV show. Or maybe it does. I don't know. Guys, it's a media that got a TV show that's notoriously bad. But there was a previous media. Trust me, you know what this is. The Last of Us. The Last of Us is a notoriously very, very good TV show. Stranger Things is also a notoriously pretty good TV show. Guys, it's a red and blue flannel. This is crazy, guys. The Boys? See, that's... okay. The Boys is also a notoriously good TV show. Okay, Supernatural is like the only one that like is kind of okay, but it had a previous media before it was a TV show. Okay, someone's already guessed Homestuck, and Homestuck does not have a TV show. This is crazy, guys. I don't know what that is, so I can't... Vampire Diaries is like the only one that made sense so far, but no, it's not Vampire Diaries. I've never even read Homestuck. Red and blue flannel. Who would be a red and blue flannel? Okay, Gossip Girl might be okay too, but no, it's not Gossip Girl. You're getting closer with that one though. Vampire Diaries was a close guess. Pretty Little Liars is a really good guess, but no. Every teen show. It is a teen show. I will give you that. I need you guys to know that it was not based off of the teen show. It was based off the previous media, but I did wear it when the teen show was popular. Oh my god, Riverdale. Oh my god, you guys did it. Now think, which character would I cosplay? You guys got this. I believe in you. Okay, the guy in the hat, Jughead. Atlas! Excellent! Atlas gets a free fish! This is crazy. That was insane, guys. The Hat Man. The Hat Man. Jesus. You know what I also used to do? When I used to do cosplays, whatever cosplays I was most excited about, I would ask an artist to draw my character, like me as the character. There used to, I don't know if people still do this, actually, at conventions. But artists used to take commissions while you were at the convention, so you can ask them to draw whatever character. And so I would, whatever cosplay I was most excited about, I would ask them to draw me as that character. Like, they would take a picture of me and they would draw me. And so that one was one of them, and I have the picture. Do you guys want to see it? I have to, like, untape it from my... So that's me as Jughead. That was the cosplay I did. I knitted this. I have it somewhere in my house. I thought you meant like a towel. No. Red and blue flannel for a cosplay. That looks amazing. Thank you. I mean, I didn't draw that. I don't even know who the artist is. Honey Sips. I don't know if that's still their username. This is from like 2017, so. I have no idea what that is. just came and snuggled up to me. No, Livwig, this is awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That sucks, dude. Do you know Sabrina the Teenage Witch was originally an Archie character? I did know that, actually. I used to read, not like the original Archie comics that you would get at like the grocery store, but the comic books that they made that have like a more coherent story was really, really good. There was one that was about Jughead, and like, you know, like he was like canonically like Ace in the comics. Like it was so funny. Like it was actually like a great comic book series. And it was written by Ryan North, who's a Canadian comic book writer. Like they're newer, but they were made in like 2016. I'm gonna do my non-paid, but I must leave now. Bye, buddy. Have fun. At least try. I'm sorry, Turtle. Yeah, those ones. Yeah. I think those ones were good. Like, they obviously came about because Riverdale existed, but they were, like, not the Riverdale storyline, like, at all. They were just, like, the Archie characters, like, in the modern day, doing modern-day teenager things. Unpaid internships are an effing scam. I'm not sure if it's an unpaid internship. I'm not sure. But I wasn't reading the chat as closely, so I don't know. But you are correct. Unpaid internships are an effing scam. So effing hot, dude. Oh my god. Okay. He said, "Run, devil, run, of the sun. Run, devil, run away from me." I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. There'll be hell to pay. Ooh, pretty, thank you! Also, that I need a person with 2 years of experience for this job that has me in his position. Yeah. Treypot, thank you so much for the attendance. Yeah, this is what I'm making. It's a blanket, but it's not gonna be a square, and I think, like, one side has way more stitches than the other. But, you know, it'll get there eventually. I'm just trying to decide, like, what I want to add now. Like, I'm thinking I start here, and I do, like, a fan pattern up and down with the white, maybe? I think so. Let's do that. Cheerpop has been here. I think, they just realized that there was an attendance thing. Yeah, we're gonna do, like, a fan pattern from, like, here. This is very fun. What are your thoughts on cats? It's a very good question. People don't train them like they should? Huh. As in, like, train them to go to, like, the litter box, or? Away from me. I just read what you said, Limwick. Okay. I understand you're joking, but it's a little bit aggressive. Color change! Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good, Limwick. It's like, it's the, without the /J, it's just like, oh. I want to know what you mean by train well, though. Like, genuinely curious. Training client, you could train a dog, and 8% of catters who don't even want to train them. Like obviously, like, we're not talking about tricks. I'm assuming we're talking about, like, making sure they don't, like, scratch and bite people. My cats don't scratch and bite people, but that's because they're silly. I don't think we train them to do that. I just think they're stupid. You know, train cats not to do that. Our cats have always known not to do that. I think I mean, like, you can definitely train cats not to do it if they automatically do it, but some cats just don't. Like, our cats don't. You know? Like, the only time I've ever had my cat, that, like, one of our cats scratch me was, like, literally we were giving her a bath and we turned on the shower head and she did not like that sound. So, like, you know, fair on her, you know? You can socialize them not exactly like dogs because it's a cat, but you can still socialize them not to just run and hide from new people. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Fair enough. So we can joke about blowing up schools but not murder. Got it, noted. I don't remember any time where we had a joke about blowing up a school. I don't remember the context. But I guess the difference here is if you're just like, oh my god, I'm gonna go set, like, a school on fire, is a little bit different than talking to someone directly in the Twitch chat being like, I'm going to murder you specifically. Like, the entire conversation with Dodd and Bunny talking about chemicals. I think the difference is, like, the Disney rules. So, have you guys ever heard, like, the Disney, like, oh my god, 3 exclamation marks. Surely this is a good fish. Okay, so here are the Disney rules, okay? So, in Disney shows, this is awesome for you. 10 out of 10, 100%, awesome. Second whale! This is awesome. Oh, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Man, good job, man. Good job. Nice, you pull up a whale. So the Disney rules are, you cannot depict unsafe things in shows, in Disney cartoons, that a kid could reasonably, replicate. So, you can never show, like, people in a car without their seatbelt, right? But you can show, like, kids, like, you know, launching a bazooka. Because a kid could look at a TV show and not put on their seatbelt, but, like, the chances of a kid finding a working bazooka and firing it is so minimally small that, like, you can show that on a TV show. Yeah. So basically... So basically what I'm saying here is the reason why I deleted that message was because it was directed at someone specifically, rather than just, like, the idea of a school with the idea of blowing up chemicals. That was kind of the joke there. Oh, that's fascinating. I know. You can, and the reason why I know this is because, Alex Hirsch, the person who made, Gravity Falls, was always kind of, like, didn't really know what was going to be allowed in his show and what wouldn't. So, like, he can never... Yeah, the S&P thing, exactly. So it's like, he can never show the kids not wearing a seatbelt, but also, he could show the kids, like, you know, fighting these really big monsters, or, like, jumping off a bridge, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it was, like, things where he was, like, he wasn't sure what was gonna be allowed and what wasn't, because his show was a Disney show. And I just thought that was really funny. And then he explained it, like, later, where he was like, okay, so this is what it actually is. Total Bridge Assault. Yeah. Like the jump off the bridge was like the guy was like in a mech suit, and he had to jump out of the mech suit onto the bridge, and then the bridge collapsed. So it was like, you know, it was like a whole thing. Or like they can't like show blood. You know what I mean? But there was some blood shown sometimes. But then okay, so they can't show blood, but they can show someone getting all of the like orifices in their face getting like switched around. And it's like, okay, Disney. Okay, Disney. Man, I love Gravity Falls. That's something I think I need to rewatch this summer. Because I used to rewatch it like every summer, and then I just like haven't in like a couple years. So you need to finish it? Oh my god, dude, it's so good. Not watch Gravity Falls in ages, right? Oh my god. Because I don't want to eat real food today, I just want to eat chips and milk products. I'd be like that. Guys, sometimes I don't know what my body wants. I'm hungry, but I'm not really hungry, but my body is craving something, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is. Yesterday it was salt. Fun. That was fun. I was like, what do I want? And I was like, I kind of want salt. Reminds me, Apple has a rule that their phones can't be used by villains in movies. Yes, I did know that. Like, that's such an interesting one too, right? Like, there was like a period in time where you could like guess who, if there was like a twist villain, because they would be the only person who wasn't using an iPhone. Just down a packet of salt. No, my dad had chips, so I had some chips. Eat apple with salt. Ugh. I'd rather down a packet of salt. Apple is a villain. I mean, yes, but so are most billion-dollar companies, and by most I mean all. Do you mean crisp or chips? Because it's kind of confusing. Crisp for you. Not fries. I will shave your hair. What? British English is the worst. Come on, guys. Okay. They just call things something different. Unfortunately, as a Canadian, we get a lot of language from both British and the US, and like, it's like, it shows. You know? This is crazy. Canadian English. It's not even like the English, it's just like literally everything. Everything we do ever is just such a mix of both. It's crazy. I love the way we are measuring units too. Oh my god, dude. Like, dude, like, I think I explained on stream, like, the fact that we use, like, imperial and metric, like, interchangeably. And people were like, no effing way, dude. No effing way. And he's like, yeah, I'd be like that. Use Word doc as a struggle when you're Canadian. Oh, that too. Because you're like, I'm trying to spell color. And it's just like, this is not how you spell color. I'm like, yes, it is. You're silly. You are silly. You are silly and dumb. All I do in this chat is get bullied real. My favorite thing is that when my mom is watching Hallmark movies, you can just tell what brand the Android phones are the characters are using, and they are obviously trying to hide the company logo. That's so real. You know, a fun part about Hallmark movies is the big twist or argument or whatever will always happen at the 23-minute mark, because that's when the longest commercial break is. So they'll have like this big cliffhanger and then like the longest commercial break. Fun fact! Have metric and still use imperial as proof of their helpfulness. I don't think British people do use imperial. Canadians do. Also, they are all filmed in Canada. I know. I watch them being filmed. Like, literally live in a town where multiple Hallmark like films were made. Like you'll walk into the town and then everything is covered in fake snow. It's like July. You're like, this is awesome for you guys. What is imperial? So like Fahrenheit. Hollywood North, ayo. See, like I don't even technically live in the Hollywood North, but I live close enough. Living in small town Canada is just having to drive around the Hallmark sets. That's so real. That's actually so real. It's like, why is there snow on the ground? What happened? Wait, you're Canadian? Yeah. Or like inches, feet, miles, Fahrenheit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I live in the Canadiana. Bombastic side-eye. No, it's fair. It's just funny because it's like in my tags, but I guess people don't actually read the tags if they already follow me. You know what I mean? Like, why would you read them? Like, who cares? You're gonna, like, I'm assuming you like me as a person, so you don't really care. Oh, I never read tags? Yeah. Like, usually I feel like people read the tags only when they first find a streamer. That was Stone. I thought, I thought about it, but it was like an ally thing. Like, I'm like an ally to Canadians? Ally. Hi, Pop. Thank you so much for the attendance. That's hilarious. Guys, I want all the Canadians to know that they are safe in my chat. This is a safe space for Canadians. The emotional support's Canadians. Yeah, real. Wait, that's so funny. Wait, that's so funny. This is a safe space only for Canadians. Me, as an American. This is a safe space for Canadians. Like the Allied forces in World War II. What? What? That's crazy. Dang, man. Yeah, I don't want to piss off the Canadians. They were kind of wild. / silly. As a Canadian, they aren't valid. That's so real. It's not safe for them anywhere. What? What? That's crazy. You can't be a war criminal before it was a crime. I got a question. Are you really silly? Really silly? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm way sillier on stream than I am in real life. I'm so sorry, Nem. Can't be a war criminal if you invented the crime. Guys, not saying I am proud or endorse what the Canadians did in World War II. What I will say is that it is a funny thing to say to people when their only impression of Canadians is that they are very nice and polite. Beans, thank you so much for the attendance. What did the Canadians do? I want you to go look up something called the Geneva Convention, and then look at all the things the Geneva Convention says that you cannot do during wartime. And then all of those things, most of those things, the reason why they're there is because the Canadians did it. So good luck, man. Oh my god, I can't believe that you are a Twitch baby. That's crazy. Welcome to the world. Thanks. Thank you for the sub.
Thank you for the 9-month sub. That's crazy. Thank you.
The one time Canada was worse than the USA. Jesus. Unfortunately, our politics are very similar. It kind of sucks. It was initially the Canadian checklist. So to temporarily cease the bit, apparently the Harlan Guthrie is writing an episode for Protocol this week. Oh, we're so effed. Are you for real? Wait, Harlan Guthrie is writing the episode for, like, for Thursday, this Thursday. So the episode after they were like, they revealed that Martin Blackwood and Jonathan Sims are still characters in this universe that are real people. They were like, you know who should write the next episode? Harlan Guthrie. Oh, we're not ready for that. That's not okay. I don't like that. And it was just the guitar solo and Freebird. That's crazy! You know, we do not put Canada on the pedestal in this house. No. No. Spoilers, bro? Now, to be fair, I haven't listened to the episode. I just know that their names were mentioned. I'm gonna go cry. Canada, bro, Canada is wild. What is this? Oh, do we like this song? I like this song too. I got to listen to it live. Yeah, us talking about war crimes while Apocalypticism by Moonwalker is playing is crazy. Oh wait, I forgot to do bonk. Bonk! Dude, I need to get, like, a lid or something for my cups, because every time there's just a bunch of dust. This is the worst. Rather than brain cycling up to Yago and a hope of white. Let the milk not like now. Dang, man. I like that mug. Thank you. Mischief got it for me. I'm gonna put my tea over here, and we're gonna see if it gets less dust. This is my second favorite Canadian streamer. Oh, thank you. Who's the first? No reason. No reason. I have no idea who that is. Who is this person? I'm stalking someone. Oh god dang it, they're a partnered streamer. Oh wait, they do- Okay, never mind, I can't hate- oh, okay. They make keyboards. Never mind, I guess they're cool. Whatever. I could apparently tell you to drink water. I did. Kind of. It's tea, but you know. We do like keyboards. Keyboards are... I appreciate people who build keyboards. I like, I don't really get it that much, but like it's a cool hobby and it's a cool community, and people who like keyboards, when they talk about it, it's interesting, you know? Shh, he has money water. This is true. Got one hell of a mustache, does he? I kind of like vaguely looked at his page. That's kind of fun. He lives in Toronto. Kind of insane about my backpacking trip? Yes. Now, is this insane like, oh my god, I found a dead body? Or is this like insane like, we almost fell off a cliff? You can get a decent concept, you can be the #1 Canadian streamer. I can't, like, okay, one, why would I ever want to look like a cop? 2, I don't have the hormones to do that. And I used to say that even if I did, I probably wouldn't like how I look in a beard. You know? Because I was like, I don't think I would like how my face looks in a beard. And then I did that one beard makeup for Selbit, and I was like, I am incorrect, because if I could grow a beard like Selbit, I think I would. You know that the cross on the hospital in Stardew Valley is blue instead of red. I think a person said the match to the Geneva Convention. I don't know, man. I can tell you the real reason why. Because having a red cross, like the red plus sign, is you can't have that unless you are the Red Cross. It is considered a war crime. So you have to have it be either a different color or just a different symbol to mean hospital. So you either put like an H or you make it a different color. Like it's the plus sign, like the red plus sign, unless you are the Red Cross, you're not allowed to have that. You know what the worst insult you can say to a member of the career community, speaking of cops? No? Are we talking about Stardew Valley committing a war crime? Yes. You look like an undercover cop at Pride. I would punch somebody. You're handsome in a beard? Oh, thank you, Chai. What do you mean still invisible? I'm catching up. But I'm catching up in a very chaotic way. Canadians in the chat, can I get your opinion on something? Which is, we have opinions in other provinces and territories the way US Americans have strong opinions on their states. Yes. Yes, we do. Alberta sucks. No one likes Alberta. Alberta sucks. Alberta... You know how people will say things like, that sounds like a Texas thing? Or that sounds like an Ohio thing? That's Alberta. Alberta is the South. Alberta is the South? Alberta is more like Florida in the sense that, like, whenever anyone says something crazy, like the Florida man or whatever, that's Alberta. But it does have the vibes of Texas. Now, Quebec is like, Quebec really does not want to be part of this country. Quebec does not want to be Canadian. Quebec wants to be Quebec. Kind of like Texas. So it really depends what you mean by the Texas of Canada, because it is very cowboy, but they have very Florida vibes. But Quebec has the, we think we're the best. Now, to be fair, British Columbia, which is where I live, we're, apparently, according to the stereotypes, we're all hippies. We're all hippies that smoke weed and are just, like, in general, pretty lazy. And we're like, I'm gonna go on a hike to go find myself in the wild. Or the opposite, where people are just like, yeah, people who buy, like, Lululemon and go to, like, yoga. Like, that's the stereotype of where I live. And BC is a nightmare. Oh, and also we catch on fire, like, every summer. We're like California. California was just California for a handful of days. Oh. It's a comment to hate Alberta, but I don't think we have a strong opinion on a huge amount of provinces and territories the way Americans do about states. Like, I don't think Manitoba opinions or Yukon opinions, because, see, the stereotype there is because no one lives there. Is that really the stereotype? Here, where I live? Yeah. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. It was in New Mexico, which is one of the southernmost states of the US. Okay, and it's really close to being a desert. On one of the days of my trip, we got ping pong ball size hail. Oh my god. No, we're like Oregon. Yeah. But like the vibes are very California. Like we're like Oregon, but like people come here to be famous. You know what I mean? But not like people come here to be in movies and stuff, you know? Okay, bye, Dodd. Canada's Oregon? No. Oregon. Valley version of Oregon. Real. My state is just known for depression. I'm so sorry. No, like the state, Tachi. We're talking about, there's a state called Oregon. Like Portland, Oregon. That's their capital city. I'm pretty sure it's their capital city. And yeah. Yeah, Limwick, you're correct. Missouri. Orange. No! I found out that apparently you're not supposed to stay away for more than 17 hours a day. I stayed up for 20 hours yesterday. Am I cooked? Don't do that. I think you're supposed to stay up for like 16 hours a day. But anyways, hi Alanis. Thank you so much for the attendance. You're supposed to get like sleep. There's a story of Origin, man. What? Man. I'm back with a hot dog. This is epic. Is it from a jar? Is the hot dog from a jar? Then a couple 21-hour days before, obviously. Insanity behavior. I can't believe it. If you miss sleep occasionally, it's fine though. Yeah, like if it's like the one time that you sleep, like that you like stay up for 20 hours, it's kind of like whatever. But if this is like your day to day, it's like that's not really that great for you. But I'm not a doctor. So, you know, I can't control what you do. You can do whatever you want forever, you know? You're an early morning shift to then having an even shift is wild. Ugh. Dude, I used to do like the opposite, like a lot, where you do an evening shift and then a morning shift. That was awful, because you would like go home, you would fall asleep, and then you're like, alright, right back to work, here I go. Walter, I'm being bullied for liking jar hot dogs. Yeah. See, the thing is that sometimes... I'm not gonna finish this sentence. I listened to you, but didn't hear what you said. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I said either. What the F is jar hot dogs? Exactly what it sounds like. They're hot dogs in a jar, and you take them out of the jar like pickles. But hot dogs. I hate close open shifts so much. Dude, I used to work at Starbucks, right? And so the close open shift, there was literally 8 hours between closing and opening, which means that you weren't getting 8 hours of sleep. You know what I mean? You have to re-elaborate on jar hot dogs. Okay, so imagine pickles in a jar. Now replace the pickles with hot dogs. No, the bun is not in the jar. No, it's just the hot dogs. How are jar pickles normal but hot dogs aren't? Because you have to pickle pickles. You know what I mean? Like you have to, yeah, it has to go in the jar to become a pickle. It's a cucumber that becomes a pickle. And you had to put it in the jar to do that. Waking up at 4 for a morning shift to then stay up till 1 going to a concert / seeing friends, etc. Oh, yes. It sounds incredibly British. That's what I'm saying. What if pickles were in the package looking thing that hot dogs are normally in? Oh, I'm sure that exists. What happens if you get out? Get out of where? In base camp, I was backpacking and very well known in my, there was a trail crew leaving for a trail and person had a backpack that weighed 133 pounds. Okay.
Can you turn down the music?
Yes. Is it that loud? Oh, it's a little bit loud. Wait, do you eat jar hot dogs hot or cold? I think you cook them. Like, I would assume we have pickled pig's feet. See, literally anything can be pickled and I wouldn't not be like inherently like, ew, that's gross about it. The hot dogs are not pickled. They're just in the jar. The song is, hold on, I'm gonna put it in the chat because I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Okay. I can't copy paste it, so that's fun. You boil the jar if I'm not mistaken. I hope, I think you just, okay. You ever just have one of those random memories that just justify your hatred of someone? No. Pickled eggs before, they were pretty good. Yeah, okay, jar. Do not sound that strange, man. Novel, but not strange. No, they don't, like, honestly, it's kind of like whatever. Like, how we package hot dogs is grosser. It's just funny. That's not true, Chai! The sneezing, it hurt for some reason. Give me a pity fish. What? Okay, bye, Alanis. Or, sorry, Atlas, sorry. Can I tell you, one that I had? What did you have? Wait, I got a question? Go for it. You see 50 pounds in your pack. You should typically keep your back about 20 of your total body weight on is about 30 kilograms. Okay. That's a lot. Do you use bag milk? No. So bag milk is a very much like an East Canada thing. So you'll find bag milk in like Toronto and Quebec. But you will not find bagged milk here. It just doesn't exist. Like here in Alberta, you don't find it. It's very an East Canada thing. How about them camels? Hello, Trashy. Thank you for the attendance. How you doing? Chat reads what I say because now your music isn't so loud. I didn't realize it was so loud before. Like, cause it wasn't loud on my headphones, but I think I had my headphones down. Because my headphones volume is independent from the one on the computer, so I really it's really like dependent on where it is on the like the, it tells me how loud things are on the screen in front of me. But I didn't realize it was so loud. Talking about milk bags, yeah, they're asking if they actually exist, and they do, but not here. Yes, audio levels, thank you. The age of blue snowball is coming to an end. What the actual F could you possibly mean by that? You and the music were equal. Oh, okay. So it should be good now. My mic. Oh! Oh, you're getting a new mic. Oh! 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 I thought you meant an actual, like, the Blue Yeti snowball. I understand. What are you getting? What mic are you getting? Jughead cosplay with a milk Jughead. No. There's a cooking channel on YouTube I watch, and the guy is Canadian. He always uses bag milk, probably because he's from Toronto or Quebec. Like you physically cannot buy it here. Like, it doesn't exist. Especially where I live. So, like, where I live, there's literally, like, a milk company that basically makes all the milk for, like, the province. Because, okay, so, like, we get a lot of stuff imported from the US. This is probably not a surprise for, like, anyone. But milk, we can't, because the milk from the US, does not cohere with, like, our milk laws. There's too much, there's too much hormones in the milk from the US. So, there's a lot of dairy farms where I live. So, pretty much all of our dairy products are Canadian. So there are milk laws. What are they doing in the milk? They're putting hormones in the milk. I think it's Quebec. Yeah, that's fair. I got a Scarlett Solo and an XLR mic. Yo! I have an XLR mic. I'm pretty sure. Blue snow is an inverted royalty. The snow makes snowballs soak in their blue blood. Jesus. Yeah, there are milk laws. It's been considered by Big Milk. Okay, for real though, it kind of do be like that. The one I got is a Rode pod mic. Okay, I actually don't know that much about mics, but that is cool that you're that the Blue Yeti time is over. This is epic for you. I wish Nador was here so Nador can explain to me what mic that is. We're putting chemicals in the milk to turn the cows gay. No, for real though. Yeah, what did Cakebird say? Oh, what mic to get? Oh, I understand. See, I have an Audio Technica, which is apparently very good. But, I didn't buy it, so, I just kind of hoped for the best. Oh. So someone in the past once called one of my... That's kind of funny, actually. That's kind of funny, Nim. I take my plate downstairs, be right back. Okay. Have you seen the Peronese cut song from Epic? I think I have, because I think I saw a lot of people making, like, animatics to it. They made the crewmates gay. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of songs from the Epic musical that were about, like, the individual crew members that were cut for, like, time reasons. But I kind of want, like, Jay to, like, release a saga that's, like, the crew saga. And it's just, like, all the cut, like, individual songs. You know what I mean? What is an animatic? An animatic is, like... it's usually it's an animation, but it's usually like one step below a full animation, like full movement, everything like that, but a step above a storyboard. If that makes sense. Oh, they cut gay people. Cut as in like taken away, not cut as in like... I think he said he's going to release a cut saga after it's done. I didn't see that, but I think he should call it something that's not like the cut saga. Like, I think he should like call it like... Like, I knew he was, like, saying that, like, there's a bunch of songs that were just basically finished. Like, everything was already, like, sung and everything like that, but they just didn't fit in the musical anymore. And I do want this, like, a lot. Or kind of like a storyboard. Storyboard plus? Yes. Yes. Although there's some animatics that you watch and you're just like, what? This basically is just a full animation. Like, let's be absolutely for real here. Like, there's some animatics that you watch and you're like... This is an animation. Sleepy little guy. Okay. Bye-bye, Nim. Have a good sleep. Like an animated storyboard. Yes, it's true. I'm gonna pet a blow-dried cow someday. They look so soft. I hope you get this chance one day. That sounds wonderful. It is Owl City. GG moment. Real. Saddest animations. Real. Guys, actually, this is a great segue. Guys, so Sparky, I think they're at. Wait, is that the person who did the like the Nudie Prudes Must Die animation? No, okay, it's a different person. I recognize that name. I saw a video of someone bathing a cow in a blow dried. Looks so fluffy. I believe you. So guys, this is what I mean. So like, I love animatics, and I have like so many songs that I have animatics for in my head, and so I'm like, you know what? I've tried a couple of times to kind of brute force, just making an animation, and it doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to starting tomorrow, we're gonna get the VTuber out and everything like that, and I'm going to teach myself how to animate. And I'm gonna start from the very beginning, you know, like setting up the workspace, like making like a bouncing ball, like, you know, like doing that's an amazing username. Tropical Moisture. Thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? So it's gonna be a process, but that's what we're doing tomorrow. So that I can actually like make animatics and not get frustrated. Yippee! How you doing, man? Oh my god, here's a fish. Turtle! Turtle! It's a fish for you. True reminders for the... Oh no, that's Trashy's fish. Wait, that's Trashy's fish. This is your fish. I'm sorry, I almost gave you someone else's fish. Hello, Advic, how you doing? Fish for you. Surely it's not trash. I'm so sorry, you have gotten a shopping cart. I was so surprised that I thought that wasn't Trashy's fish. Showing reminders to the people streaming, but it's just their daily reminders and they're not gonna actually stream, which is just stupid. That is stupid. Didn't you already do a segment of learning to animate? I try my best, but this time I'm actually going to, like, not just jump right into human beings. I'm going to, like, you know, actually start from the beginning and, like, do the process of doing the boring stuff first, is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, the bouncing ball, like, a walking animation, like, you know, like, doing the boring stuff first before I'm like, I'm gonna make an animatic to this song that I really like. I know everyone else, did, but, and use flip notes? No, I have an animation thing, don't worry. Advic, thank you so much for the attendance. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. And it is frantically... that is frantically bad use of this. How moist are the tropics? Stop. Yeah, so tomorrow, like, it's not gonna be fun, like, guys, it's not gonna be entertaining in what I'm animating. The fun will come from the fact that I am learning, surely, because I am going to be learning how to animate a bouncing ball. You know what I mean? Hello, Squibble, how you doing? What is happening? I'm gonna draw an OC, but I can't draw. Guess what? You wanna know how you learn how to draw? By drawing. This is crazy. Basically, guys, I'm giving myself the permission to be bad at something, and you guys get to watch me be bad at something publicly. For everyone to see. Feel you on the animation in your head. I've tried storyboarding the ones I see, but I run out of steam and I can't finish a full storyboard. I think it's a form of synesthesia. That sounds so correct. I also, so I have dyslexia, and people with dyslexia have, like, a really, really easy time of 3D imaging things in their head. Like, they can, like, put something in their head and, like, rotate it in their head, like, really easily. And I think it's, like, part of that. What are you crocheting? A blanket. But basically I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of yarn. So this is kind of like... So it's gonna be a blanket, but it's also me getting rid of a bunch of yarn. Imagine a cow. No, rotate it. It's a little bit more, like, complicated than that, but it's more like if you were to give me a picture of a cube and then you were to give me 4 options of that cube kind of like laid flat, I would be able to tell you which laid flat version is the correct one. Like a cube with pictures on it or whatever. Like I'd be able to tell you which laid flat one is the correct one. Which is like, and like really fast. Whereas for a lot of people, like it would either be a struggle or impossible. And like there's a lot of people that can do this. It's not that like a super like special superpower or whatever. Ooh, Turtle, thank you so much for the 4-month sub. Here's your fish. Surely it's good. It's trashy. That's awesome. Crocheting seems so fun. I want to get into it. Do it. You should. There's so many tutorials online. And you can buy the materials at the dollar store. You can buy a crochet hook at the dollar store. You can buy really cheap yarn at the dollar store and just like learn how to do a bunch of stuff. And like just like you can learn how to do a stitch, undo it, learn how to do the next stitch, undo it. You know? Oh, that makes sense. Is that dyslexia can result in people rotating letters in their head when they shouldn't be rotating? That, yeah, it kind of like, it also does that. My dyslexia actually doesn't do that, which is interesting. Yeah, I also have a very visual brain. Like, when I read books, I, like, am, like, fully hallucinating. Like, like, I am... There's a movie playing in my head, and, like, also when I listen to music. When I listen to music, there's, like, a full movie playing in my head the whole time. Which is why I want to make Animax so bad. Books are the movies real. Flipping and the thing just spinning real. Yee. Bum bum bum. But like, there's an animation that I've been wanting to do for a really, really long time, and it's for Malevolent, the podcast. And it's to the song Farewell Wonderlust by The Amazing Devil. And I just... It's in my head, it's so good, and I need it to exist. Is better at art and then do animatics trusts. This is like, that's basically the idea, right? I want to get like, I just don't draw as much as I used to either. Like, I just need to draw. Do they stay the same for you? Sometimes my music videos are very similar for the same song. The other times they disappear and change. It really depends. If I have a song that I like because I relate it to a certain character, whether it's my own character or someone else's, then the animatic basically stays the same. If it's just like a song I like and I don't really relate it to a character of mine, then yeah, then the movie will change. Depending on like what I'm doing. But I might try shaving my head. Ooh. I mean, you might as well do it once. You can always grow your hair back if you don't like it, right? What is happening? I believe in you. Maybe it hates you. Washing hair is such a chore. That's fair. Are we gonna be okay, Twister? You got bolus and everything. Time. Forgive my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised on little light. It did give you lurk balls, right? It did before. It already did it. This is crazy. No, but it did before for you. That's crazy, dude. Just go. Go. Go do the thing that you need to do. Are you having a ball? That's crazy. I think it's broken. I think you guys are trying to do too many things at the same time. It's trying its best. It's just a bot. Well, dude, do you listen to Sparkbird? And if not, I strongly recommend them. I feel like their style of music is up your alley. I have listened to, like, 1 or 2 of their songs. Like, I've listened to November. There was another song that I've listened by them. I'm, like, waiting. I'm, like, waiting for the song that they made. Okay, so they like, Sparkbird, Sapphire James, and, Fish in a Birdcage are making a song together. Or made a song together. And I need it to come out, like, immediately. And also, with how long they were together working on it, it kind of makes me think that they made an album together, but that might be wishful thinking. Walter, have you heard of the song Gangnam Style? I think you would really like it. No, I've never heard of that song that has about 2 billion views on YouTube. The poor bot can't keep up, I know. It's trying its best. Oh, speaking of Sapphire James. Go rat to sexy in the dark. Around her howling bark. Okay. For people who have listened to the Magnus Protocol, this song, Magnus Protocol, animatic. I don't know what would be in it, but this song, Magnus Protocol, animatic. Trust. No spoilers. Just for the people who've listened. They will understand. Chemistry, which will it be, love? It walks the matriarch. That cigarette is sexy in the dark. And they around her howling bark. And then she turns and says to me, "The big bad world, so you better find something to believe in." You look crazy doing that while muted. I know. I've seen the clips. I don't know, people just need to watch me live. Really have leave bottles of OxyClean. That's crazy. Imagining eyeballs in one of those conversation momentum. What? In walks the diplomat. Not a valley full of grease and grizzled fat. A wicked rapid underneath his hat. And then he turns and says to me... Now the Howling Dog / Monarch, as in the Monarch, that's what I'm thinking. But like the rest of it also works really, really well. Like it would make such a good animatic. I napped and I'm wide awake and no, I don't look exhausted. Excellent. I'm happy for you. Gonna hunt people, gonna hide people, gonna leave ya. Why quarter me? I think I'd rather be the kind of martyr that martyrs over every part of me. Cause I hit with the hip, and I shoot from the hip. Aim from entertain, ready, fire, aim. Listen, it's a big bad world. It's Cavalry by Sapphire James. Yippee! I got a package in the mail, and it's a set of acrylic paint markers. They are listed $70, but gone for $20 during sale. Yo! Let's go! Oh my god, that's super exciting. What are you gonna draw first? People gonna hide, people gonna leave ya. I'm the cavalry. Gone a million miles to make a man of me. I'll turn it down again. Draw a moist towelette. Why are you like this? Don't ever say that word again. Toilet? I need to catch up on Yes, 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 you do. Yes, you do. I think I'm one episode behind. Like, I got the spoilers for the newest episode, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle this episode yet, so, but, considering that I know that the episode that's coming out, like, on Thursday is written by Harlan Guthrie, I might just wait and just listen to both episodes at once. Dude, I'm also, like, literally, guys, like, I'm, like, there's a podcast that I really like called The Silt Verses, and I talked about this at the beginning of stream, but their last episode came out today, and I don't think I can handle listening to it. Like, I'm 3 episodes behind, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to listen to it. They're like, oh, and they're also each an hour long, by the way. They make hour-long episodes, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna be able to handle this. I'm gonna actually lose my mind. Oh, a month behind? Oh, feel that, dude. In the Magnus Protocol? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Because I would say that they pretty much, like, hit the ground running with the Magnus Protocol. Because in the Magnus Archives, like, it literally takes a full season for anything to effing happen. Oh, dude. Magnus Protocol is, like, crazy. They also have, like, less than half of the episodes they did with the Magnus Archives. Like, Magnus Archives, they had 200 episodes. They're only making 90 episodes. And only. Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. What if magnesium magnetically? What? I'd argue episode 3 or 4 plot starts. Yeah, obviously it doesn't, like, episode 1 is not, like, crazy. But, like, episode 1, you listen to it and you're kind of like, wait, but they're in the computer. They're in the computer. Like, when episode 1 came out, everyone was just like, they're in the computer. So how do you say malevolent? Like, is it a malevolent? I say malevolent, so the second one. Computer, did you hear me? I feel you would like Dungeons and Daddies. You know what? Bunny has also told me that. And I feel like you're probably correct, but I have such high expectations for Let's Play podcasts because I listened to the Adventure Zone as my first Let's Play podcast, and man, that's a trip. They are a simulation. Dungeons and Daddies is very good. I believe you guys. And I probably will listen to it one day because, like, you know, I might as well. I just don't have as much time to listen to podcasts as I used to, because I used to listen to it at work, and now I don't have a job. So, you know what my brother has told me about it? That's fair. Like, I know what it is. It's a D&D podcast. Like, I know that. I also feel like I should listen to Dimension 20. Like, I think I would like Dimension 20 as well. No, speaking of Sparkbird, yeah, this is this is on my playlist. Easy solution, just get a job. No. Probably soon, but not now. You know when you want to do something but you cannot bring yourself to? Yeah. Yeah, me doing anything creative anyway, ever. Go on Twitter playing Faro's song and I want to learn to play it on piano. Do it! Got laid off last month. Unemployed icons making crabs. Let's go. Let's go! I thought you had a job. Is that no longer? Yeah, hello, Wonder Rug. I got, laid off for the winter. And then basically I decided to quit, essentially. It's, like, basically what happened, like, the shortest version of that. Yeah. Hello, Psychic. Is your microphone at a cosplay meet yesterday? No, Wonder Rug. Oh, that sucks. My boss said that I'm free to come back whenever if I wanted the job still. But it is like a really, really physically demanding job that I know that if I keep doing it is going to make it so that when like I'm 40, I'm not going to be able to like function like a human being. So yeah. Gotta make a new one now. Oh, that really sucks. Maybe it would be, maybe someone grabbed it though? You should ask around and see if anyone has it. Speaking off topic that you should def watch. Maybe. What do you mean soon? Are you gonna be around us? What do you mean? What do you mean? They never want to go work, they never want to listen to Dungeons and Daddies. See, the thing is that, like, I can't, like, I obviously can't get a job right now. Like, I'm gonna be leaving for the entirety of August, right? There is a possibility that I try to get a job in September. But I don't know. Only 3 of us, Vox, Lucifer, and they couldn't find it. Oh, that really, really sucks. I'm so sorry, Wonder Rug. Abound, not around. Taji, I have no idea what you're asking then. Abound us? You mean abandoned? What do you mean soon are you going to abandon us? I mean, yeah, for a month, approximately, in August. What do you mean your next job to be? What do you want your next job to be? Ideally, this. Ideally, this would be my next job, but, like, realistically, that is not happening, soon, obviously. Like, and then also, like, so, like, this, and then plus, like, the podcast and stuff that I do. Like, those two together would be my ideal job. And, like, that is what I'm working towards. That's why I took a year off, of my job, was to make this more and more of a reality so I could work on it. And I did, and, you know, I've made progress, but it is a little bit slower than I thought it was going to be. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would do as a job. There's, like, a possibility I work at a climbing gym. Like, that wouldn't be too bad. Working at a cafe also wouldn't be too bad, but I'd rather, not. Gonna pipe, not so gonna make it with that, this time adding a karaoke microphone so he can have his radio voice. Oh, that's really cool. For the same reason as Mischief. Yee. We're making a movie. We had a Kickstarter, Atlas, and everything. It actually got completed, the Kickstarter. Today, I think yesterday was the last day, or today might be the last day. I think today might be the last day. I think there's like a few more hours on the Kickstarter. Yeah, I don't actually, hold on, let's see if it's actually still up. Okay, so it's, yeah, it's completed. So you can't actually, I don't think you can actually back it anymore. But it did get completed, which is nice, which is awesome. If you want to see what we're doing, there's a short film on there. The short film is a 10-minute film that we made 2 years ago. And we're making like an extended version of that short film. You're an audio person, right? Do you do film work? Yes. So, Kickstarter's for a feature-length film. It's called Alpine Oaks. It's a horror. That's basically all I can say about it. But personally, I write and voice act and edit a podcast called Aslintha, which is technically complete. There's 1 episode coming out. Like 1 more bonus episode that's coming out at some point. And then I'm making a horror podcast, and my co-writer is making a sci-fi podcast, and those should start coming out when we come back in August. Like, mine will come out in February, in theory, and I don't know when Dragons is coming out. Don't worry, chat, I'll be there. Sure. So you said there was a day left? Yeah, I think yesterday was the last day. There was 24 hours left. When the drone got stuck in a tree? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. That was like the most stressful thing ever. Voltaire as a barista is crazy. I was a barista for 5 years. I worked for Starbucks for 4 years and a coffee shop before that for 1 year. Barista is the non-gender term. It's just barista. I asked the person if they had notes for the song so I could learn it. Hopefully they reply. Yo! Let's go. Me when Alpine is Oaks. Real. Yeah, I was a barista for 5 years. It be like that sometimes. Ooh, there's a pile of bones in the corner that I call friends. Gotcha, I was wondering if you work on film crews with the freelancing. No, I don't. I don't work on film sets. Like, I actually don't know if you can hear me right now. I'll wait until after the ads and I'll explain. So would you would kill it at a hip coffee shop, to be honest? I mean, I think I was a pretty good barista. So I'm inclined to agree with you. But like I didn't like enjoy it. It wasn't like a fun job. Bones in the corner that I call friends. There's a pile of bones in the corner that I call friends. I know thy name. There's a pile of bones in the corner that I call friends. Bum, bum, bum. I could say something about Starbucks and I feel like they could get a bit political. Fair. Yeah, it'd be like that. Worked at a bagel shop for like 2 years and I never understood how the difficult drinks work. It's just different amounts of espresso with different amounts of milk. It really do be like that. Yeah, that is exactly it. It's dark, so I'm gonna have to shut my window, but it's so hot. I don't wanna. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Someone asked a question. I got you. I was wondering if you work on films with the freelancing. So Potato, no, I don't. I co-founded a production company called Lantern Zora. So me, my friend Dragon, my friend Nindora, my friend Turgeon all made a production company together called Lantern Zora. And like our first thing that we made was Aslentha, which is a podcast, and then we made Alpine Oaks, which is a short film, and now we're making Alpine Oaks, the feature-length film. My co-writer Dragon, he's writing a sci-fi called Capella, and I'm writing a horror podcast called Flickering Blue Streetlight. And then we're also like I personally am talking to people who are writing podcasts on their own and kind of want to do what like Rusty Quill does, where they like promote the people and they put their like their trailers and stuff on their like Magnus Archives feed and they put it on their website and stuff like that. I'm talking to people who are interested in that to do that, so that and then also like help them like make the thing they want to make, so giving them advice and everything like that. Yeah, and there is one person that I've talked to who is interested in it, and I've talked to him about it, and so when they make the trailer, I'm good, like you guys are going to know, and I'm a voice actor on that show as well. I think I could tell you guys the name, but that's pretty much it. I think it's called Cleanup Crew, and it's about janitors who clean haunted houses, but I can't tell you who I voice act in it. Yee. Just follow the cheat sheet next to the espresso machine. Real. How long have you been doing VA work? In technicality, 3 years. That's how long the production company has existed. But I've only done VA work for myself, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't done it for like other people, except for the podcast that's coming out. And I've never been paid for VA work. Like, and I never went to school or anything for it either. Would you consider yourself a bit of an audio engineer or just VA work? I would consider myself more of an audio engineer than a VA. Like, on Aslentha, I'm the person who, like, edits all the sound effects, and does all that stuff. That was, like, primarily what I did. But, like, honestly, the thing I want to do is write. Like, I was also the co-writer. Yo! Crow! Oh my god, Crow! Thank you so much for the Prime! How are you doing? Is Sophia work too? Yeah, oh yeah, so 3 years, but it's just for myself. Like, I've only done it for myself, and I've never been paid for it. A can?! That's so disrespectful. Is there a transcript for Islanta? We're working on it. This is like a complete oversight on our part because we don't really have an excuse to not have a transcript. And I've talked to Dragon about it, and where we have to be like, we have to go on each episode individually and like make sure that the script that we have actually match what is said, because it's not a one-to-one, because sometimes voice actors would say slightly different things. So we're working on it. It's going to happen, but not at the moment, which like we don't really have an excuse for, and should have happened 3 years ago, but it will happen. If you play point and clicks, have you tried Nobody's Murder Cleaner? Its premise is that you clean after assassins. No, but that sounds amazing. Hold on, I'm writing it down. That sounds actually really funny. I posted a manga anime rec for you and off topic. Okay, I'll go check it out. I forgot Prime was a thing. Prime is very good. I've been a minute, just entered a new place this morning. Yo, let's go! How you doing, Crow? Listen to it, but there's too many sounds, so I can't focus on the words. That's super fair. I will say, if you listen to Islanta and you listen to like the first like 3 or 4 episodes and you're like, whoa, this is a lot. It gets better. I had never done soundscaping before, so it doesn't sound great at the beginning. It gets better. The soundscaping gets better. The sounds aren't so, like, a lot. I swear it gets better. You know, if you play it, it's so good, and also there's another game in the series called Nobody's After Dark. Okay, I will play it. That sounds actually really cool. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go look it off topic. Humans and Households, episode 1. That's really funny, actually. It looks really funny. I will say I probably won't like the mech one because I don't really like Gundam and mechs, but the first one looks cool. I will check it out. On to it. If you oh wait, I already read that. I just realized it's 5 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything. Go eat something. Oh my god, I just realized it's 1. Do you know how to get transcripts for TMA and Malevolent? Because I always hear having them, but I have no clue how to. The ones for TMA, I think are linked in the description of the episode. But all of the TMA transcripts are on their website. Like, if you look up, like, you know, Rusty Quill website, and they're there. Malevolent, I think it's quite similar. If you were to go to, like, the Malevolent website, it's on there. I think Iron Blood, Orphan Regardless. Fair enough. You don't like Gundam? Not really. Would you ever reconsider remastering the early episodes? No. I mostly because I don't have the original episodes anymore. Like, I don't even have, like, I would have to do it from scratch. Like, I don't have them. Like, I don't even know where they are. I wish I could remaster my life. Cancelled streamer? Why? Oh, because I don't like Gundam. I mean, like, to be fair, I am really opinionated about a lot of media, so I wouldn't take that to heart. Yeah. I don't know, like, I think it, like, honestly, like, if I were to do it, it would probably be years down the line kind of idea, but also it's kind of like, I don't know. Just politics in space of robots. Yeah, see, the thing is that I don't like the robots. I think the robots are silly. It's a great time. See, the only kind of, like, mech anime I've ever liked was Gurren Lagann. Like, I'm not saying it's stupid. Like, I'm not saying that, like, oh, it's silly that you, like, it's stupid that you like Gundam. It's just, like, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. But, like, I feel like the same way about, like, you know, like, isekais and stuff. Like, people like isekais, but I think it's lazy for storytelling. Car, thank you so much for the attendance. I just realized it's 1 o'clock, guys. I need to skedaddle. I need to go. It is time for me to leave. What the F is... What is Tubbo playing? What is VSMP? What? Okay, who are we writing? Oh, it's Vault Hunters. Is it Vault Hunters? No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Tomorrow we're going to be, Nicole? Schmacole. Surely that's how you pronounce that. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry you came right at the end of stream. Hopefully you were here for a little bit and got to watch a little. I'm sorry. I Nandor. Guys, I need to go do some shopping. I'm gonna go buy some hair dye. Yeah. Why do you have to leave us? I'm gonna buy some hair dye, and I'm also gonna go to this place to see if they want to buy my knitting. No, I'm not gonna go bald. I'm also gonna go eat a piece of food. This is true. So, who do we want to raid? So we can raid someone playing Call to the Lamb. We could raid someone crocheting, I think they're crocheting. Or a different person crocheting. I'll do a poll. That's now. There we go. Who to raid? Cult of the Lamb. Crochet. Crochet part 2. Done. Do a poll. Go. What do you mean so emotional? I'm gonna go cry. Remember for raiding places that cost 100,000k. I'm not gonna raid them though, ever. Okay, Crochet 1 is winning. That's nice. I think they're crocheting. We're about to find out. Yes, they are crocheting. Okay, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm thinking it's gonna be this person though. Making it high just to be annoying. What the F? What if we rated Gundam style? What does that even mean? What could you possibly mean by that? Come on now. Okay. Crochet 1. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna be rating Stitchcraft with Howl. It says Squares finishing the Raven's cape and making its amulet. Yep. Oh, I'm subbed to that guy? Yo! Yeah, we've rated them before. And they were really cool. So yeah. Well, let me quote Gundam style. That's kind of funny, actually. Boom. Okay. So, I'll see you guys over there. Tomorrow we're going to be... I'm going to be learning how to animate. So, you guys... Okay, I was going to sneeze and now it's gone. So I'm going to be learning how to animate, so I'll be the VTuber tomorrow. So it'll be mostly me watching a YouTube video and learning how to animate and all that sort of stuff. But hopefully it will be fun to watch. And then eventually, yeah. Elvier, thank you. Lucifer, thank you for the attendance. Sorry that you came right at the end of stream, but you got your attendance. Let's go! Our time! Alright, see you guys over there. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!